Hello. Sorry, guys, we've been waiting in the chat. I was trying to message the group to say, sorry, another 5 minutes. You know, just tried to get the pain under control. But it's all right now. I'm good. They sent me loads of healing, so thank you so much, everyone. I really, really appreciate it. I've had a lazy day today, so I should be all right. I literally did hardly anything. I didn't even open my computer up until like later on this afternoon. Well, evening. Yeah. So I literally, yeah, my body said you're not doing nothing today. Nothing. I had my list. I've got my list going. You know, all the things I'm supposed to do. You know, book in Michelle, my friend who'd contacted me. I got update my passwords. I got which deck for which Patreon, because I've got some tarot decks for the Patreons, and arranged to get arrange a night out for my friends and me. Yeah, so all of that did not get done. So here we are now. There's always tomorrow, isn't there? There's always tomorrow. And I don't give myself days off. We were supposed to go out for dinner today with my lovely friend Clifford and my mum. And yeah, that didn't happen because my poor mummy wasn't very well today. So sending you lots of loving, healing, mama. She was feeling very sick and nauseous and, you know, headache and everything. So she went back to bed, bless her. So, yeah, so on that note, I then decided that that's what I was going to do as well. Well, my body did. My body said that's what you do. Anyway, so anyway, I've been shopping, wholesale shopping for the lovely Patreons. So, as you know, I've got my Patreons, and thank you so much, so much to all of you. I really appreciate it. It means that I can come on and do this sort of thing, and lots of other videos. I've got a list of things I want to do as well. But yeah, so I want to show you some of the decks in a minute, and hopefully, if there is any Patreons who are $22 or $33, you'll be receiving one of these decks. Okay, so you know, if you're watching it, you can say, yeah, I love that deck, Ali, and I will then send that over to you. I will be you know, maybe selling some. I think me and Greg were talking about it. Maybe that's what we're going to do, is you know, sell some of these cards, because we found this brilliant wholesaler. Yeah, so here's my darling. Here he is. Thank you, darling. Sending mum lots of love and healing. Thank you. Let's say hi to everyone. So we've got Linda. She came early because I did say I was coming on in half an hour, and then it just didn't happen. And then she's gone, no one here, I feel lonely. Sorry. Ali messaged in the group that she was working on getting pain levels under control. Yes. So, and Elaine. Hello, Elaine. Hi, Linda. What was your opinion of the movie? What is your opinion of the movie, guys? I have seen it. I have seen it. Yeah. What can I say? Because here in England we can't see it, so I can't really. I don't know if I should say how I got it, but I got it, and it's amazing. I think it was very tasteful. I think they could have made it more sensationalized, okay, with the shock horror. But what they did, they made it so that children could go and see it. I'm not saying young children, but, you know, the other children, I think they need to be awake and aware. Absolutely. You know, it's no good keeping them, you know, oh, let's keep it away from the children. Let's not talk about this with the children. Oh, no, because they're snatching them. They're snatching them. Wouldn't you want to tell your child that there is a predator out there? Anyway, Linda, hi, Elaine. I thought it was quite good. Very heart-touching, wrenching. It was quite soft, which I feel is good and necessary for those not aware of the depths of it. No, I agree with you, Linda. Absolutely agree with you. I was halfway through watching this, then I thought, oh no, I was so excited, just couldn't wait. And then I thought, oh my God, I wanted to watch this with my love. So right now, I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry. I couldn't wait. I didn't think until halfway through. And I was like, oh no. So yes. LG, hello. How are you, LG? I've been feeling rather proud of myself for not even looking at messages and Facebook until after I have been out for my morning in the park. I did very little today too. That's good, Linda. That's lovely. Yeah, we just got to kind of like just give ourselves a little bit of a break. There's so much going on, Joyce, hiya. Hello, Joyce. For your information, my Facebook is acting like a tard again. It is not working. Message page not available when clicking on anything and everything. Maybe if you tried uninstalling it and installing it again, I don't know if you lose all your messages if you do that. Do you? Can anyone answer that? Do they? If because with WhatsApp you do. Oh my God, I've learned that. I didn't save half of the photographs that I wanted to save, and I lost a lot of the wedding ones. All went. I'm hoping that Greg's got most of them. But yeah, I lost a lot of photos doing that. Yeah, lost my, because the WhatsApp does not keep them. Yeah. Hello, Shannon. Hey, Shannon. Ah, Vera. Hey, lovely lady. How are you? How is the flute? You can come on and play a bit of flute, Vera, if you really want to. It would be beautiful to hear. She plays beautifully, the flute. We have got some guests coming on today. Well, we got one. I know one. We have our lovely Phil Christophers. He's coming on, and he's going to give some positive readings. Phil Christophers. No, he can. He's very good. Very, very good. Yeah. The cards he uses, sometimes the cards he uses is quite, there sure is a lot of controversy out there over the movie. Controversy? Why? I have been seeing, but not getting into it. Wow. Who can slag off a movie that is waking people up, apart from people that are not working for this cause, that are not working for humanity's best interest? I just don't see it. I just that baffles me completely. Really baffles me completely. Everything is good. Wrong time to play the flute. I'm sorry. Oh, that's okay, love. Oh, your neighbour. I realise. Yes, sorry. I gotcha, Vera. Perhaps we'll do a show together, and earlier on in the day or something, so it's not so bad. Yeah. But if you wanted to hear, there is some recordings. Go to Raven Wolf Star Readings. Is that your YouTube? It is YouTube, yeah. Tomorrow, my new setup for recording will be delivered. So, yeah, check her out. Honestly, very good. You wouldn't know that this is a new hobby. You wouldn't know it. You really wouldn't. She's doing well. Yeah, so Miss Anthropy, hello. Just got here. What's the movie? The Sound of Freedom. The Sound of Freedom. It's about basically child trafficking, and it's about the story of Tim Ballard. And I'm loving the fact that they kept his name. I want to know, guys, the man with lots of money that helped out, was he supposed to be Tony Robbins? Was he supposed to be him? Because I know Tony Robbins has done a lot of help, and I know, was he supposed to be that? And if so, did he not want his name in there? Because I know he's very vocal about being a supporter and helping. And I remembered one story that Tim was saying in an interview where once these children were saved, they literally took them into Tony Robinson's house and it just breaks my heart. They were swimming in his pool, and they were playing basketball and all sorts of things. Sorry, very emotional. Imagine these children not had any of that. Oh, honestly, it breaks my heart if anybody criticizes that film, or what it represents, more like, you know, what it represents, I suppose, because these children have got to be saved, and the only way we can do that, guys, is talking about it. Can't not talk about it anymore. We have to bring awareness to it. The more light we shine on it, the darkness disappears. Okay, the darkness disappears. The more light and love we shine on it. Many are saying we have been suckered and are purchasing tickets. It's paying and supporting pedos. I'm not buying that. Oh my God. Really? That's people who haven't clearly seen the movie. They haven't seen the movie to make a statement like that. No, they haven't seen the movie. No, for sure. Yeah. Vera, there's been a major positive change in energy coming from my neighbour. Guess her complaints were unfounded. Good. Okay. Recordings of my flute are on YouTube at Raven Wolfstar. Okay. Thanks, Vera. The mainstream media has been saying it's a QAnon supported movie and are not even mentioning the content and substance behind the movie. You know why. You know why. Greg knows why. We all know why. Because they are the people that run the mainstream media are all linked with that. You know, in my belief. Just going to add that. Entertainment purposes only, but my belief. So, yeah, they're not going to want to shout it, but it has hit. Greg put it up there. Let me have a look. I've got the page up ready. Why does it skip that? I just got it all up ready to show. And it... Oh, where's your post, love? Can you not come on and just show it? Your post that you said that it's hit. Oh my goodness, let me get onto your page. I'm no good at doing this quickly or under pressure. I am crap at it. So bear with me, please bear with me. Okay, so yeah, The Sound of Freedom. Okay, The Sound of Freedom hit their goal in just 3 days after its release. It typically takes several weeks for a top Hollywood movie to get that many viewers. And it hit, I think, the 2 million. Yeah, it hit the goal, 2 million. Is it 2 million? Yeah, it hit over 2 million. So that proves there is an awakening happening. It is massive. It's done an amazing job, an absolute amazing job. So was it Tony Robbins that was the person who was representing the guy with the money, who could look as if he had the island and everything, that they yeah, I've heard that Ivanka Trump is behind Angel Studios that produced the movie. I cannot confirm that. They're trying to keep Trump and Ivanka out of it, otherwise people would just dismiss the movie without even bothering to see it, just because it has his name on it, because everybody's the media has turned everybody against him, because he's the only one that can take them down. And of course, then they always go on the attack with the person that they don't want to hurt them, basically. So there you go. That's what happens. Yeah. So, hey, Leona, blessings and love to Ali and Vera and all who have been on the chat. Such huge changes happening and seem to be happening. So true, Ali. Shine the light on it all. Yes, I'm shining that light. Tony Robbins was an executive director of the movie. That means he put up money for it to be made. Oh, I know he's done a lot. And he didn't want any recognition for it either. He was good. It's been windy in Venice Beach, says Shannon. That's my reality. A movie theatre sound cozy. What time is it there, Ali? 4:25 p.m. in California. Here it is 12:30 a.m. So we are a day ahead of you now. So we are on Monday. We're Monday now. Yeah. Love and blessings to you too, Greg. Yay. And Greg agrees, yeah. They don't want they're trying to downplay that because they don't want the awakening. But, the awakening is what's going to save us all. It really is. Please keep saying QAnon as people keep saying QAnon as there's no such thing. There is and there are anons, yeah. Better not say it too much actually on here. It's Greg's channel too. Yes, I agree with you, Linda. I totally agree with you. Mainstream are actually advertising it by criticizing the movie. That's true. They say no, bad publicity is still publicity. Yeah, we have a Venice here in Florida. I know you do. You have a Venice and you have a London. So funny. Oh, Phil hasn't got the link, bless him. I put it in the chat. Let me put it again. I will go and send it over to him. Invite, copy, Facebook. Let's send it over to him. There we go. Live now. There we go. So hopefully. So Greg had his interview today with Danny Henderson. He had I think it's going to be out in the week. So keep updated with that. Yeah, that's brilliant. He said it went really well. And, she's just so easy to get on with, isn't she? She's just so easy. So, yeah, he said it flowed. And he's had some kindness happen as well. Somebody very kind has helped him with his air conditioning issues. So I'll let him tell you about that when he sees you. So that's good. So he's now nice and cool. He was really cooking in the trailer, really, really cooking. So yeah, he's all sorted out and chilled, bless him. Hi from Venice, Florida. Hey. London Bridge. London Bridge is in Arizona. Wow. London Bridge. I have a Facebook friend who had a relationship with Tony Robbins. She is huge in children. I do not remember her name though. Aha. So Mary said, I grew up in Rome, New York. Greg was born in, let me see if I can get it right, Oneonta. Have I said that right, Greg? Oneonta in upstate New York. Phil will tell me. Come on in, Phil.
Okay, here
he is.
Oh, I gotta do this.
It's lovely, Phil. I'll take you off camera so that you can get sorted. Yeah, so Phil's going to join us for readings. Okay, so that'll be lovely. And I have put the link out in the Facebook classes chat, which you can be invited to if you want to. If you want to know updates on my workshops, on classes, and you want to keep updated with anything like that, I can add you over to that. It's like a little friendship group. It's really lovely. Really, really lovely. It was like a convention oven in here, blowing warm air around. Yeah, so that's good. I'm so happy for him. Here he is. That's what I do. Until you get on camera, you don't know what you've got going on. Yeah.
All right. Well, I got 2 decks going here, so I guess either one will work.
Oh, good. I haven't even started yet. We're just doing the chat bit. Yeah. Okay. So have you watched the movie yet, Phil? Sound of Freedom?
No, I can't get out to the theaters yet. So Plus, I don't think
Yeah.
the theater here in Shelton is going to have it, but I don't know. I can check.
I have watched it, and then I donated.
Trailers enough to know what it's about.
Yeah, I can send a link if anybody can't get to the theater. I can.
Plus, I've psychically seen what they do to kids.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Makes me feel
Evil.
Makes me feel like I should go out there with my katana and cut some teeth off. I mean, oops.
Yeah, I agree. Is that a new background there you got, Phil? That's really nice.
There we go.
Is that a new background?
No, that's the screen that I've got.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah,
I love it.
Cherry blossoms. It's cherry blossom time.
Yeah. So if you want to, Phil, you can put your details in the chat, and then you know, if anybody wants to come and have a reading with you, or they want to follow you on your wherever you Rumble, aren't you? You Rumble?
Yeah, I'm pretty much on Rumble now.
Yeah.
That's where I have the most subscribers.
Or you can send it to me in the chat, and then I'll put it on there, whichever you would like.
Okay, let's see who's the chat.
Yeah. So Greg says, sweet, my mum and I are Red Dragon Aluminal. What's that? Aluminal. I can't even say that. What do you mean, darling? I don't understand. What does that mean? Great to hear Greg's aircon is sorted out. Love to you both, Ali. Thank you, love. Mary said, I know my sister's best friend went to school there at Sunny, much warmer down there. Yeah, so nice. Yeah, so let me know where you send that link, and then I'll put it out there, Phil.
Okay. Well, I don't see anywhere on the StreamYard where I can do it. I guess I have to.
No, you can put it. Yeah, there isn't really. You have to go onto Facebook, I think. No, not Facebook. YouTube. Yeah, it's difficult. Put it on the classes chat where you are on the classes chat, and I'll yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Steam.
And then I'll copy it and put it on there. Look, he's
I'm sorry.
Aluminium. I still get it wrong. I still get it wrong, love. I still do. It's just, yeah, it's not happening. So anyway, guys, let me know your sun, moon, and rising, and I will see who's going to be, what signs are going to go first. Okay. What other signs? So air, fire, water, earth. Okay, so Greg is a triple Libra. I'm Pisces, Sagittarius, and Libra. What are you, Phil?
I am Virgo Sun, Libra rising with the Pisces moon. So
got it. Okay.
Whichever of those you want.
I'm using all of them. So Miss Anthropy is Aquarius. I'll put you down for Aquarius. Yeah. Everyone's trying to spell it out for me. Oh no. It's so embarrassing. I just can't do it. Yeah. Look at Greg. Look. Sigh. LOL. There's no hope, love, is there? LG said Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn. Joyce is Aries. Okay. So Linda is Aries, Leo. Oh, where'd it go? Aries, Leo, and Cancer. Okay. And Elaine is Leo, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Okay, if you're wondering what is your sun, moon, and rising, if you only have your one that you know, you can go in for a free calculator, astrology calculator, for sun, moon, and rising. If you put that into your search, it will come up with, some of them are going to try and sell you something. Go to the ones that are free, and you just put in the time, the day, and the location where you were born, and it will give you that. Yeah, so where do we get to? Okay, so we got Vera's now. So Vera's is Aries. No, where is it? Aries, Aquarius, Taurus. She's the only one that has 4 that I know. The only one that has 4. I love it. You like to be different, Vera, and that's, you're unique. You're unique, Vera. So, Sherry, hello, Sherry. So it's Sag, Aries, and Gemini. Thank you. Shannon is Sagittarius. Vaughn is Aquarius, Libra. Aquarius, Libra. Where is it? Aquarius, Libra, and Cancer. Okay. Scorpio. Not sure about the others. It's Leona. Lisa is Pisces, and Sagittarius. Pisces, Sagittarius. Martika. Have I said that right, Martika? Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius. Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius. Mary is Libra, Taurus, and Leo. I'm different in all ways I can think of. Yes, you are. And we love you, Vera. Yeah, we do. So how's your day been, Phil? What time is it with you there?
Let's see, what is the time here? 4:44. Oh, hey, 4:44.
4:44.
The angels are with me.
They are. They are. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got my video out for the day, and got to talk to Yara, so I'm happy.
Oh, you did? How is Yara? She doing okay?
She's doing much better now. Yeah.
Good. She's not been well then?
Well, let's just say she was under psychic attack for a while, and that always brings somebody down. You can't.
Oh yeah, me and Greg know all about it.
Especially with it's people that you kind of have to be open to, and then they attack you. That's not cool.
No, it's not.
And it was a good thing that I wasn't there at the time, or I'd probably be in jail right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it isn't worth that. Because how can you protect? Can you protect her though if you're in jail? So you have to kind of keep it kind of under it. You can do a lot by energy.
I would protect her by killing those people.
That's not going to help her. What about the future nasties?
They wouldn't be bothering her ever again.
No, but the future nasties might. So here's Terry. Hey, Terry. Hi, Ali and Phil. Good to see you both. So Terry is Aries, Pisces, and Gemini.
Sometimes I get into that mode. Everything is a piece of wood, and I've got the axe.
So Vera says, one day I'll join you on astrology. At the moment, I'm in full process of integrating all the changes I have worked so hard for. Good for you, Vera. I'm so happy. Yeah. So I've put this is Phil's details. So if anybody would like to follow Phil, please go over to Rumble And yeah, and if
Yeah.
you want to book a reading, you
Oh,
can go to philchris58@gmail.com for a reading.
reading, healing, channeling, whatever you want to have.
Yeah,
$33 an hour, not too bad.
that's very good. Very, very good. Yes. Oh, so I think we've got 5, 10, 15, 15 for air, 5, 10, 12 for fire, 10 for water, and 7 for earth. So we've already got it sorted, haven't we? So it's going to be air first, and
Alrighty.
then it'll be fire,
Which
and then it will be
which
water.
air are we going to start off? Aries or
We do
Gemini?
Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I'll go through it all. Hold on. And then we're going to do earth fourth. Okay, so yeah, so this is the lineup today. So the lineup will be, we'll start off with air signs, which will be Aquarius, then Gemini, then Libra. Then we'll go on to the fire signs, which will be Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And then the water signs will go Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. After that will be Taurus, Virgo, and finish on Capricorn. Okay, so I know it's good. Fire signs have been last a few times, so there we go. So I've for your Patreon gift this month, would you like to choose your cards? I've got some oracle cards for you, Phil. So
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yeah,
because all my oracle cards were in my suitcase, which is at Dara's place.
oh no. So you've already got the light seers, haven't you?
Yeah, I got the light seers.
So if not, I'm selling these guys at £10. Sorry, £12 a deck. I'm selling these at.
What are they?
They're the light seers. So you already have the light seers, don't you?
Well, I think that's what this deck is, isn't it?
Oh yes, yes it is. That is. And then you've got the Sacred Traveller cards by Doreen Virtue. No, it's not. Denise Lynn.
Oh, yeah,
You need to see the cards, really, don't you? I'll take photographs of them. I've got the Osho Zen Tarot.
Okay.
We've got the Zodiac. Ignore that. We've got the Zodiac Oracle. We've got.
Well, I have one. Mine is different than that one, so yeah, that one might be.
We've got the 7 Energies one. They're really nice. And then we've got the Wisdom Hidden Realms.
Well, I'm always into wisdom and hidden realms.
So should I do that one? You fancy that one?
Yeah, I fancy that one.
All right, that is yours. And if anybody else is a Patreon and wants to have a look at those, you can look them up. You just go to Google Images and type in that, the name of that, and it will bring up what they look like. So yeah, that's the Patreons for $22, $33 a month. It's those ones. So okay. Now we haven't started any of them yet, Mary. Nope, haven't started any. We're going to do it now. We're going to start now. So we're going to do nice upbeat readings, aren't we, Phil?
I'm going to try. Be nice.
Yeah.
I will color it as best as I can.
Yeah.
Are we going to go for the whole week? I take it, or
this week? Yeah, this is for the 10th, Monday the 10th, through to the 16th of July, 2023. Yep.
All right. And
All
we want
right.
to break it up too, or do we want to just go for the whole period? And
we just do one at a time. Yeah.
Okay.
So we do one at a time. So would you like to go first or second? For this is Aquarius.
I already pulled the card, so I guess I'm going first.
All righty. I'll let you go first. Okay. I'll see you in a bit.
Alrighty. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. The dawning of the age of Aquarius is upon us. And we're starting out Aquarius with my eyes are not. Oh, there we go. King of Wands. King of Wands. This is a straight shooter. He's telling the truth. He's bringing you the truth and sovereignty to the Aquarians. A good start. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. She's bringing you. So we've got inspiration and money coming your way, along with that sovereignty. Remember the sovereignty. And then we've got the Three of Cups. So party. That's pretty positive. And let's see, we'll pull one Light Seer card just to give Aquarius another little clue to what's going on. And Aquarius, it's saying the Hermit. So you're supposed to meditate until you levitate. You can do it, Aquarius. Go ahead. Try it. Alrighty, I think that's what I've got for Aquarius. I think it's going to be pretty good for you. You're going to have inspiration. You're going to have new money coming in, or maybe it's old money. I'm hearing it could be old money. And a celebration towards the end of the week. So, yeah, party hardy, Aquarius. Party hardy. That's what I got. But go within.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you so much.
Was that pretty positive?
That's very positive. I'm loving it. Okay. All right. So what do I see? Okay. So I'm going to use a few different cards. If you could just bear with me. I wanted to use this new deck that I fell in love with. So I ordered a few and then I went, okay, Ali, you can pick 2 decks. What decks will they be? So I was trying. It was like, yeah, but I like that one. I like that one. I like this one. I like that one. So yeah, it's difficult. I had to actually have 3 that I like. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use. These are the ones that I'm trying out. Okay. So these are called Arcanum. Arcanum. Okay. So yeah, they're beautiful. So yeah, so I'm doing those ones. And also the extra one that I'm going to pick is these ones. They're called the Romance Angels, and they're Doreen Virtue ones. Okay, obviously before she turned to a born-again Christian, of course. Okay, so let's have a look. Let us know what sign you are. Let us know if this is relevant to you. And as I say, right from the beginning, I'm going to say... I'll answer that in a minute. Right, I'm going to say this always is relevant to each person reading it. There'll be a message in there for you, whether you're Aquarius or not. Okay, whether you're a Libra or not, whether you're a whatever or not, there will be a message in there for you. So it is worth listening to. Okay, Mary, you might not have been around earlier. I always do, and this one I do. So we always get to the majority. Okay, we find out how many sun, moon, and risings. Everyone gives their thing in. We do a tally. So there was 15 people who had sun, moon, or rising in air. There was 12 people in fire. There were 10 people for water, and there were 7 people in earth. So that's the order. So we're going to do air signs, then fire signs, then water signs, then earth signs. So yeah, that's how we do it here. So let's have a look for Aquarius. What do I see for Aquarius? 10th through to the 16th. Oh, one card just flew out. See if I can get it before it flew right down. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I'll read that out in a minute. Okay, so first of all, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is always this for this one, it's juggling. If you've got the Cosmic deck by Norbert Loesch, the ones that I mainly use, the Six of Pentacles is the juggling. So this one, the two. So this basically means that you might have to be transferring money back and forth. This wouldn't be something that you do normally. This would be something in the extreme, or out of the norm. So this to me feels as if you've got to somehow rethink what you're doing with your money situation. I'm sensing that there is it's like being clever. Okay, being clever with it. It's like the answer is there is enough for you, and if for the remaining bits that you haven't got for, manifest it. Okay, look out for that manifesting. Okay, but I found out in my times of being hard up, okay, what I've done is when I ignore my finances and think, oh, it doesn't matter, oh, that's bounced, that's bounced, it goes. When I've done that, the universe doesn't help me when I ask, because the universe is saying to me, well, how much do you need? So if you're not working it out, if you're not going through your finances and doing your incomings and outgoings, even though it's scary, and you don't say, okay, so in order for me to live a comfortable life, I'm in need of having this much extra coming in, and always add on another 50% at least. Okay, so whatever you need, add on another 50% or double. Okay, and then send that out to the universe as an affirmation. Okay, you've also got the Page of Wands. Okay, this is the beginning of the week. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is that to me is saying that there's a message coming. There's an important message coming about your ambitions, about things that you want, things that you desire, things that you are in need of. Okay, I feel as if it's like when you get that burning desire to then start that project or start your hobby. Okay, you are worried about taking on too much though. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Wands, and you might be thinking that when I look at all the three cards together, which I like to do at the beginning of the week, when you look at all of these three, this basically is saying that sometimes what you're needing to do is to work out how much free time you have and only cover that. You don't have to take up loads and loads of time doing that hobby. You can just say, I'm going to do a little bit per week, and I can manage that. So yeah, so I feel as if there's a new start to some ambitions that you are craving to do. The middle of the week, we've got the 10 of Cups, which is family loyalty. It's to do with celebrations. It's to do with get-togethers. It's to do with a need for as well, depending on what these cards are. So we've got the 4 of Wands with that. Okay, so that is your celebration. I didn't see that coming before I said it, so spirits are already catching up with us. Okay, so there is celebration, happiness, maybe an event that's coming up. I feel as if for some people there will be a passing that needs to be remembered. Okay, a passing. And remember, they don't want you to sit there and cry for them, even though they know that that might be something you have to do. They do want you to think about the good times, think about happiness, and think about their life. What difference did they make in your life? What difference did they make in other people's lives? And then you have the 6 of Cups, which is remembering of the past. So again, I didn't see that before that came up. So that's basically saying there is some sort of remembering of the past, remembering of the good times. Sometimes you don't have to have somebody who has actually passed away in order for you to miss them, to regret not seeing them or spending time together. Maybe you're estranged from family or friends and you're thinking, oh, I love the way it used to be. So sending that energy out there, just keep remembering the good times, and what will happen is they'll then come back into your life. Okay, so the middle, if you want them to, of course. That's the middle of the week. So then the end of the week, you've got the Ace of Cups, which is overflowing of love and emotions, feeling happy, feeling vibrant. Okay, sometimes it depends on the other cards with it. Sometimes it can mean being overwhelmed, and sometimes it can mean feeling as if you're not getting enough replenishment in. Okay, so what's that one? Eight of Swords. Sometimes we can't see the wood from the trees. Sometimes we can't see what we've got in front of us, or we're taking it for granted. It could be sometimes that there are other people around you who are stealing that love that is coming, and you're not receiving enough back. Okay, so then we have the Seven of Swords, which is the stealing. Okay, it's a stealing card. So this one says that sometimes we have to honor the fact that, you know, once other people have had what they need, you know, is it our turn? You know, and there's times that we need to be put first. There's times that we need our loved ones to say, hey, you are the priority right now. I feel that you are the priority, and be kind. You know, kindness. You know, assess it. You know, maybe there's somebody in your life who you feel needs a little bit more TLC than they've been having. Okay, so that's that. So let's have a look at these ones. So Aquarius, we're going to finish off with these cards, the Romance Angels. Okay, Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Finish off with that one. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, so do you feel as if things are out of control? Do you feel as if, you know, you are, you know, and I'm going to say love rather than romance for some people, because not everybody will be in a romantic situation here. So sometimes we have to understand who is controlling us, or are we controlling ourselves? Are we holding back our freedom energy? You know, maybe because there are people around you who don't want you to do certain things because it might upset them. You know, and it's like, well, hold on a minute. Surely it's for me to decide whether I want to do something or not. So if you're being controlled, I think it's time to free yourself, even if it's from yourself. Free yourself from, you know, guilt. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for Aquarius. So let's say hi to a few people who've just come in. So we've got Mary the Aries there, and then we have Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Martique, I think we had that. Oh, that's beautiful. My mum passed in May. Yeah, it is difficult, isn't it? I mean, I'm so sorry. You know, but think about what she loved to do and maybe do something like that. And kindness matters. Hello. For Loco Coco. Hello. So, okay, let's bring Phil back in. And we're going to be doing Gemini now. Okay, so
Alrighty.
over to Phil for Gemini.
Okay, well, Gemini. First card up, oops, is the Ten of Wands. And she's got her oxen loaded up. Maybe we could say even overloaded. Yet she's moving on. So mind your burdens, Gemini. You've taken on as much as you can take on. You need to kind of slow down and set some boundaries, I would say. That's what I'm hearing here. And then to kind of establish that, the next card we've got is the King of Pentacles. And he's definitely a sovereign being, older gentleman that's got his money under control. He understands finances. This person may be coming into your life to give you some, you may go to them for financial advice. And they're going to be able to help you. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. And then we end that, those three cards with the Queen of Pentacles. So again, kind of hitting both the male and the female there. kind of saying I'm hearing balance it out, but both of them are about being sovereign about their money. So it's really calling you to be the captain of your ship. I'm hearing you want to be the captain of your ship. Towards the end of the week, we've got the Six of Cups. In this, we're depicting kind of a touching image here. We see the young lad with the puppy, and now they're both growing up, and they're still together. So this is about companionship. Being in touch with your emotions, appreciating, being thankful for the loyalty and trust that you can get from your friends, right? Because this dog has been a good friend to this guy for all of his life. And we pulled a card from the Sacred Spirit for you, Gemini. Probably now Aquarius is going to feel jealous because we didn't do that for them. But the Galactic Healer is the card. The Galactic Healer. And it says, move forward with an open mind. And this is so an open mind, open-minded, that you can have any kind of healing that you need, Gemini, if you're coming into that. If that is what you're dealing with, call on the Galactic brothers and sisters, and they'll send that healing energy to you. You just need to ask, and it's yours. This is also a message of Yeshua too. Yeah. So that's what we've got for you, Gemini. Take care. It is gonna be okay, the way I see it. Remember, you got trustworthy friends that have been there. Mind the ones that have been there for all of your life, you know. So that's what I've got for you, Gemini. Have a good one.
Oh, loving it, Phil. Thank you. Oh, so what do I see for Geminis? Okay. So, Geminis, we're going to continue with this lovely deck. I'm really liking them. Do you like the pictures? Everyone, do you like them? So yeah, they're Arcanum. They're Arcanum, and it doesn't say who they're by. Artwork by Renata Leschner. Yeah. You know, that could be completely open, really, couldn't it? With my no good with names, but you know, I can't say them. I'm not good at them. So, okay, so let's have a look. Geminis. Okay, so I'm going to tune in now. Beginning, middle, end of week. Okay, so the Fool card. Okay, so the Fool card is always step off that edge into the unknown. Say, I'm doing it. I just have a gut feeling that I'm supposed to do this. You then have the Star, which means that it is a wish. This wish is out there for you to do this. It's really important time for you. And with the Page of Wands again, the Page of Wands means, you know, there is a time to be selfish sometimes. It's a time to say, do you know what? This is about me. This is about what I need. This is about what I desire. Okay. Have you been putting off doing that wonderful thing for yourself? Okay. Have you been feeling as if, you know, other people's needs are greater than yours? And, you know, is it time for you to kind of say, I can't do that for you at this time because I'm going to be doing this? There's times that I felt like that, and the way that I've got around that is I've actually added my name to my diary. I've given myself a time slot in my diary, and that is like my jewelry making. day. And it's like, so I've decided that is it. I've allocated that for work. If maybe the readings aren't coming in thick and fast at that particular time, the universe is saying to me, do something that you love to do. You know, talking about that, I've got no bracelets on. Yeah, do something that you love to do. You know, it's time. So I feel as if that's what's going on the beginning of the week. I feel that is you pushing yourself to do something for yourself. Okay. Now the Five of Swords means that you've been through it. Okay, you've been in a battle, you've been through it. You might have been, you know, feeling as though you're just weary, war wounded. Okay, just like, I can't do this, I'm so tired, you know, but you're still standing there. Look, you're still standing there. Sometimes it's time to then pick up the pieces and decide, you know, where do you go from here then? Okay, so you've been through that, it was crap, but where do you go from here? The Emperor is the father figure, somebody in authority, somebody who is taking maybe other people's power. Okay, have you been in a battle with somebody like that? Have you decided to be that person who you can take control now, but you don't have to be a tyrant to do it, do you? So then you have the Three of Swords, which is just get on with it. Okay, get on with it already. Okay, this is the middle of the week. Geminis, get on with it. Okay, so sometimes it's no good procrastinating. It's no good saying, I'll do it tomorrow, and then moaning about the fact you haven't done it. That's a message to me. Get on and change your doctor, Sally. That should be on my list, and it wasn't on my list today. I didn't get it done anyway. But anyway, the doctors aren't open today, so it wouldn't have got done, would it? So anyway, me rambling. Sometimes it's like, so looking at the three cards, it's saying, deal with it. Okay, get on with it. Okay, so you've been through it. Do I become a victim or do I become a survivor? How do you want the universe to see you? Do you want the universe to see you as, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, no. What energy does that give, rather than saying, you're doing so well? You know, well done, you. You give me inspiration. I'm so, you know, grateful for your energy. You know, what energy do you want from other people? Because however other people see you, that's putting it out to the universe, isn't it? Okay, so the Four of Pentacles. Sometimes this is about saving money. Are you saving, or are you hoarding though? You know, have you got lots of money, but you're being a bit mean to yourself? Do you need to kind of like have a bit of spend up maybe? You know, I don't know. I feel as if sometimes whatever you flow out, especially if it's in kindness, the universe gives it back. The universe just comes back in. So just a little something. I cancelled all of my other charities, and I am only giving to the Sound of Freedom, the Operation Underground Railroad, OUR. I'm only giving to those because that's about child trafficking, and that to me is the single most important thing that I care about in all the politics, that they are being rescued, and it's the likes of Tim Ballard who's doing it. So yeah, that's well worthwhile. So this is the hoarding of the money here. So it doesn't mean spending all your money, but it does mean don't be mean with yourself. And allow the money to flow. So as you see it going out, visualize it coming back. And it's a good idea to put this symbol in your purse. Put that symbol in your purse. So it's got to be a smaller at the top and bigger at the bottom, because that means it's like, you know, abundance is coming. Okay, so yeah. So that's what I always put. I always draw a little something and put that in my purse. Okay, so let's have a look and see what else we've got. This is the end of the week. So this is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like that. It's like being hit by, I don't know, hit by something, you know, in your head that you think, I'm going to do that. That is inspirational. It's like a desire to change things or to do something. Yeah, I feel as if that is all starting, and that might mean that you might have to have a layout, a financial layout in order to do the project, to do what you desire to do, especially if it's something that could earn you some money later on. So I invested in some card decks because I really feel as if I'm getting them wholesale, I can give them out. So I can give them out cheaper than they can buy in the shops. So Greg and I were talking about it. And then we have the 9 of Cups, which is about falling back in love with yourself. That doesn't mean to say it's an ego thing. It does mean to say you are worthy. And the universe says to you, whatever you feel you deserve, you will have. So all the time that you're saying, I don't deserve, that's not, that means that the flow of energy can't come to you. But if you say, I'm a good person, I've given selflessly to other people. And so we have to be then responsive and say, the universe brings that back to us again. It might not come from the person you were kind to, because they might not be able to. They might just say thank you, and that's enough. But the universe then brings it back in another way. So I feel that's the lesson at the end of the week for Geminis. That's going to be something that is going to be very poignant. Okay, so what relationship card or emotional card do we have? It's that one. And it says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay. So that goes without saying. Now that might be a romantic person, or it could be, like a family person or a friend. Okay. It does feel happy to me. Doesn't feel like a stressful situation. It does feel, good. It feels good energy. So that person could be physically coming into your life, or you might hear from them. Okay. So there you go, Geminis. That's what I see. So kindness matters. Hello, lovely. Okay, let's get the banner up now for Libra. Okay, so, and here's our feedback.
All right, Libra and Libra rising, which I am. We're starting off with the, oops, how many is that? I'm sorry, I didn't count. 8, the 8 of Swords. So restriction, we're being restricted in some way. But the important thing to remember about this card is that she can shake herself out of those bindings and remove that blindfold and move on anytime she wants. You're very loosely bound, Libra, and the holdbacks that you're seeing are illusory. Let's just say that, and it's kind of mirrored in some other cards here. So, you've got something that's troubling us. It's going to be troubling us, Libras. Health. I'm hearing we need to look after our heart. We need to get plenty of water and alkaline water. Put a little salt in your water if you're getting distilled water or alkaline water, however you're doing that. So, it seems like there might be some thoughts that'll trouble your heart. Could be, you went and saw The Sound of Freedom, and it did trouble your heart, which is good, because that shows that you're human, that you're, you've got a soul. That's what that means. So don't wear that broken heart with a badge. That's what I would say. as a badge of I have feelings. I'm human. And then the last in this the three across. Well, this would be towards the end of the week. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. So she's coming into her money. She's an independent woman, um, and she's doing all right. So you're going to be doing all right. But we also have the Seven of Cups. So this is telling us that we got to be aware of our emotions, creating distortions, disillusionment. You know, you have to be on guard against that. So I pulled another sacred spirit card, also for the end of the week or for the overarching energies of the day, and it says "Lead the Way" as the card. It's number 23, which actually matches the number of today, 23, the Hierophant. Light your own path. So this card is telling us a need to take charge and walk our path, not somebody else's. Or you know, we can walk with somebody, but we're not going to carry them, right? So it's just saying to get out in nature and you know, find a path to walk down to, into the woods, along the beach, whatever it is. Take a walk on the wild side. I'm sorry. Got into lyrics of an old song there. Take a walk on the wild side. Not something us Libras might want to do. I don't know. It depends on the Libra person. But anyway, some troubling cards there, Libras. But we can get through this. We realize that it's mostly just thoughts. It's something that we can change, right? We can change our perspective. We can change our attitude. We can change our thoughts about what is happening. And as I said in the example of the Sound of Freedom, as Ellie mentioned there, you're going to feel some of that pain, but that's, like I said, that shows that you are human, that you've got a soul, and own your soul as you own your money. Alrighty, and lead the path. You know, if you got a good idea about where you're going, say, hey, you might want to try this way. Alrighty, that's what I've got for Libras. You rock it, Libras. You can do it.
Oh, thank you, Phil. That's for me and Greg. And who else is Libra out there? So, yeah, let us know.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm a Libra. Well, Libra rising.
Yeah, I have too. Yeah. And Saggy moon. Yeah. All right. So let's have a look and see what's going on with Libra. Okay. So this is Greg. Greg is a triple Libra. So okay, so this is 10th through to the 16th. Okay, so Mary the Contrary says, I'm a Libra. Yeah, Amanda. Yeah, we're not doing private readings, but if you do have a burning question, if you do have that, I can roll some dice for you. If it's a kind of yes, no kind of answer rather than detailed, I can do that. Page of Wands, this has come up again. So Page of Wands is message about your ambition. It's about getting fired up about something. Okay. Remember, there is always going to be it's like a running theme that goes through the cards. Remember that. So we have the Ace of Swords, which is ideas, inspiration. So I feel that the message is going to inspire you. I'm seeing automatic writing around a lot of people. So sometimes you can ask a question, get a book or a nice piece of paper, write down your question at the top, sit there with a candle, without any other kind of devices on. Okay, just sit there with a candle, look into the candle, and then wait for the response, okay, from your guides, and then write it down or start to write. Okay, and then the Nine of Swords. So sometimes this can feel as if everything is becoming overwhelming. There's things that you want to do. There's things that you know, it's like, what pleases me? What do I want to do? Oh, I haven't got time. I can't do it because, you know, money is restricting me. Fear is restricting me. What if I fail is restricting me? So all of these things start to overwhelm you. So the beginning of the week, there might be a feeling of, you know, things being a little bit too much, okay, for you, okay? So then we have the World card. So this won't last long, this feeling, okay? You can then have a clearing, okay? The Three of Wands is like, right, I can see this is the direction I need to go in, okay? So in order to free up some time, sometimes we have to work out, you know, I've just been doing it. On a Mondays, I do this. On Tuesdays, I do that. On Thursdays, I do this. On a Sunday, I do that. So that, and then in between that is family. So, you know, sometimes it all feels overwhelming sometimes. Not that you're not enjoying your life, but your inner child might be saying, hey, come on, what about things we want to do together? And so this is where this World comes in. This is where the Three of Wands comes in, okay? The Five of Pentacles. So yeah, it may be money that is restricting you, but is there a way around it? Are you able to do something that might generate some money? Sell something that you don't have, you don't need anymore. It's like one hobby that you used to do. Maybe you don't want to do that hobby anymore. So sell it as a package, and you know, is all of it together, and sell it, and let somebody else have that hobby. And then you can create a new hobby yourself. So I do feel as if that's going to be pretty poignant, okay? Especially from the beginning of the week. By the middle of the week, things do, you know, pan out to, you know, I don't have to be trapped, okay? So then we have the Moon, okay? So psychic ability is about looking at things in both directions. Look at things that are not always, you know, pretty, you know, iron up what needs to happen next, okay? So I do have the Victory card, but I have it over being blocked. So, you know, the Nine of Wands, sometimes we feel as if we are, you know, maybe your inspiration is blocked. Maybe your feeling of I can do it is kind of like going, I don't think I can, you know. So what did you used to do? How did you used to get past these barriers in your life? When you were more, when there was more positivity, when there was more excitement, what happened? How did that go? So I do feel as if this is you juggling about your life, I feel, Libras. This is about you prioritizing things, and not letting fear stop you from having a go. Because the universe is nagging you about something. The universe keeps saying, you should be doing this. You should be doing that. You'd be good at that. And you're going, oh, no, someone else is better than me. Or, oh, no, you know, it's like everybody's different. So, you know, some people may like the way that you do something, and some people may like the way someone else does something. And that's how it is. There's something for everybody. Otherwise, it'd be so boring. What's the romance cards saying? The love cards. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is so funny. So, you know, when we've got this vision, haven't we, of who our perfect partner is, we have this vision. And sometimes we're lucky enough to found it. I have found it. But was I expecting what I was expecting? No. No, I didn't feel that I was me who I like to do the glam bit, and I've fallen head over heels in love with this beach guy, it's like a surfer guy, that's who I've fallen in love with. And that is my perfect partner. Was I expecting that? No. But is it perfect for you? Yes. So this is what I'm feeling here. This is saying to you, try not to make something in your vision, make it the only thing that fits into your reality for the future. The one thing that we need to do if we're single is to say, how do I want to feel in that relationship? How do I want that person to love me? How do I want to be treated? What things do we like to do together, rather than having this mindset? So yeah, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Keep an open mind. So yeah, very good advice there. Okay, so let's go on to, so now we're going to be doing, who's it now? Fire signs. So these fire signs, we're going to be doing Leo, then Sagittarius, and then Aries, okay? So next one up is Leo. Okay, over to Phil. Okay, I did a blank then. Okay.
Hey, cutting the deck here, Leo. This one is the top. Okay. Here we go, Leo. Tis the Hermit, I believe. Yes, it is. The Hermit, first card out, Leo. Not something you really want to hear. I know that you've got to go in for your inner wisdom. Go within, Leo. It's not exactly what you want to do, but go do it anyway. Because here's the why, Leo. If you come across as wise, you'll be more respected and loved. Okay, and then next card up. So these are for the first part of the week there. We've got the Four of Wands. I do believe that's what she's... Yeah, Wands. The Four of Wands. So that's a gateway, an opening for you, Leo. And then getting towards the end of the week there. We have the Lovers, a major arcana card here. So, so we've got a major arcana and ending the week with a major arcana. And we'll pull on one more clarifier there for this. Lovers. Are we talking actual lovers or are we talking something else? Well, we are talking love, Leos, because we've got the Ace of Cups. So a new love is coming, at least for some of you, Leos, or it could be taking your love to a new, more harmonious, blissful state. No doubt, because you went in and got that inner wisdom earlier in the week, and you come back with I really love this man or woman, or whichever way you're orientated, and right. Oh, and then that ace. That's pretty good. Let's see what this Sacred Spirit cards have to tell you, Leo. Sacred Spirit cards say, they say, what is this card? I say, what is it? Okay, well, maybe this is a bit more appropriate for the Leos because it says "lead the way" again. We got the lead the way card again for you all, and that is light your path. And you know you like to lead, Leo. You know you do. So the universe or the sacred spirits are saying, "Go for it. Lead the way. Lead the way to a bright new future." Thought we had the Ace of Cups, or the Lovers. You know, lead the way in love, Leo. This is your day, and I do think Venus is still in Leo, your sign. So, yeah, I think things are going to be pretty nice for you. In the either you're going to see your love blossom again if you're in a relationship, and if you're not in a relationship, you may find the lover that you've been looking for. So that's what I've got for you, Leo, and go forth and make people happy for a change. That's what I got.
Love it. Thank you, Phil. I'm sitting in there laughing at some of the things your guides are saying. They're being cheeky, and I'm loving it. It's like, yep. Yeah. All right. So let's have a look and see what I get for Leos. Okay, so I've changed my deck again. I've changed both decks again because I've just got a mixture and I'm so excited. Anyway, I've done these before, but they're the Gilded Tarot by Cairo Marchetti. Okay, the Gilded Tarot. Okay, so I'm going to do those. And we're going to do the mediumship cards. Okay, do the mediumship cards. So let's have a go with that. All right, so Leos. So this is the 10th through to the 16th of July. Okay, so after this, we'll be doing Aries. Okay, we're doing Aries after this one. And then we've got the water signs, and then the earth signs are after that. Okay, so Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles could mean you've had a spend up. It could mean that you've done something. Let's close my drawer. It could mean that you've done something, maybe treated yourself, or it could mean just times are just really crap at the moment. If they are feeling like that, get into the rhythm of asking for extra money before you need it, before it gets to this stage of panic, because the energies can then come through. The energies can, it's like they need a little bit of time to manifest it. Okay, sometimes they can do it instantly, but isn't it better to give them some warning? Okay, so it could be, hey guys, at the end of the month, I really need a bit of help. And I do actually. End of the month is always a bit, you know what it's like. So end of the month, you're saying, please, come on, guys. So yeah, ask for that extra energy there. The Chariot. Okay, the Chariot is about looking at things in black and white. Maybe it is time for you to write down your pros and your cons. Write down things you can't do without. Write down the things that you are okay with. But you know, if you are in trouble with money, because we've got the money card here and the spending card. So steer yourself into a better future, a better positivity, you know, work out your incomings and your outgoings, and then ask for that extra. Okay, so Queen of Swords, that can be the Gemini energy. Okay, with this particular card, looking at this, I would say there may be some travel plans coming up. I'm seeing Leos, you may be going on a trip. I feel as if you're thinking, I've got to get some more money together, or, you know, I need to readjust things and that sort of thing. So yeah, it just feels as if sometimes we have to think ahead, you know, and not be so stuck. But really, it's like they're saying, be more positive with it. Be more positive with it, okay, with the money situation. And that's hard to do when we're stuck, okay. For anybody else who may just have had a spend up, you know, that would be linked with that. Maybe you've just bought a nice holiday, a nice cruise or something, Caribbean cruise or something here, okay, and you're in two minds about it. All right, so let us know. So this is the middle of the week. The middle of the week, you've got the star, hopes, dreams, wishes. Just feels like we're putting that energy out there for the universe to catch on to those dreams. Very much dreamy energy going on this week. There's always one theme that runs through each week. So it's like everybody's experiencing this type of energy or learning this type of lesson. So what is that? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is saying to the universe, okay, bring it on. All right. So if you're saying, you know, if you're saying, you know what, I need, well, it's like I need more in my life. So if you do want more, then sometimes you have to say to the universe, okay, I am game for a challenge. Bring me the challenge and I will meet that challenge. Okay, so sometimes you have to be up for it. Okay, so the universe is saying, we're going to set you a challenge then. Okay, you want more? Try not to feel defeated. Try not to feel as if everything is against you or you can't because. So once the panic sets in, we're not thinking straight then. Okay, we're not thinking straight. So this is saying, bring out that kind of warrior in you. Okay, it's time. Bring out that warrior and say, I can do this. You know, don't let your mind interfere with your warrior. Okay. The end of the week got the Page of Pentacles, which is another message. It's a message about money this time because it's Pentacles. There's someone around you who's being a bit showy. They're being a bit like, oh, look at me, look at what I've got. And that may be triggering you a little bit. And it's like, how do I get past this? So it's like you're having to smile sweetly and pretend everything's okay when inside you're not feeling that. Okay, so there seems to be a young energy or an immature energy around you. Okay, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups means, I think I've had enough. I think I don't want to be around this type of person or this type of energy anymore. So it could be that you're just walking away from negative people, people that are not of your highest and best good. Okay. And the Knight of Wands is it's a card that says, you know, I could cause a ruckus if I wanted to. I could blow my top if I wanted to, but maybe it's better to just walk away. Maybe it's better not to create a fuss. You know, perhaps in my younger days I would have done, but not now. Not now. I'm just gonna kind of just patiently go, you're not my person, you're not my tribe. Yeah, so I think there's going to be some big decisions coming out, Leos, at that point. So let's have a look at these cards. Let me show you the box to these. Have I got the box? Yeah. So these box, they're really good. They're mediumship cards. They're Talking to Heaven by James Van Praagh. James Van Praagh. Okay. And I've not used them before, but what I'm thinking of doing is they trigger your loved ones to come in. They trigger it. Okay, so let me do this. So we're going to call upon your loved ones. What do the collective spirit want to say? Okay, they want to say it's beautiful where I am. Okay, so basically, I've heard many mediums and lovely trance medium Elaine Thorpe, Jonathan Hunter. If you want to see an amazing, well, she's just the best trance medium out there. And Jonathan Hunter, her spirit guide. Well, he's just something else. Okay, so when he comes through, he's a Victorian gentleman, and he really does talk about heaven, and that to me just describes it. It's beautiful where I am. They're in a wonderful place, and they are very happy. And they're saying, don't be afraid, everybody, at the moment. Don't be afraid. There is a lot going on. Some of the things that are coming out now, the revelations about what has actually really been happening, is going to be very triggering to some people. It's going to be very upsetting. Remember, there's going to be a lot of new people walking around. Okay, people that might have just gone to see the Sound of Freedom, and maybe this is completely new to them, absolutely new to them. So try and be mindful of that. You know, it's not worth piling more information on when they're just starting that awakening process, unless they're asking, of course. And to finish off, I watch over you every day. Okay, I watch over you every day, and our loved ones do. Okay, they are there for you. So there you go. That's what I see for Leo. So let's get the next one. So this will be Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, then Aries, guys. Sagittarius, then Aries. I might have said Aries next, but it's not. It's Sagittarius. So sorry if I've thrown you out, Phil. If you want to do the other one first, that's okay. Whichever way. You all right doing Sagittarius?
No, yeah, we'll go with Sagittarius here.
Okay.
Okay, Sagittarius, you straight shooter, you. We're starting off the week with a Page of Cups. And in this case, he's got a fish in his cup, and he's kind of amused by it. Maybe the fish is telling him a tall tale. Or telling him a tale because, you know, fish have tails. This is a new hope opening in your heart, Sagittarius. We know you've been really guarded about your heart because we got the Three of Swords. And it looks that people have been saying words that hurt your heart. But the thing we have to remember about that is we can transform or transmute any of those negative words that come at us, that hurt us. And, you know, and this also could be The Sound of Freedom. You've seen that movie and your heart's hurting. Again, these are the thoughts. And the important thing is to remember is, well, now I'm aware, and I'll be on the lookout for anything going on like that, you know, where I see a child that is being dragged, abused, whatever, you know, you'll step out and do something about it now because you're aware of it. So don't let this drag you down, is what I would say. And then for the middle of the week, we've got the King of Pentacles. So coming into your fiscal power, may have some dealings with a banker, it could be, or some getting some financial advice from a wise older gentleman, right? I think he's he's the king, so I don't know. So this would be somebody sovereign, I would guess, that you're going to meet, or that may advise you. I'm hearing advice, so you can take it or leave it. And then towards the end of the week, we've got the Temperance card, a major arcana. So big forces working us towards being balanced and tempered or measured in our approach. So, yeah, Sag, you're going to have to, well, to hit the shot, you have to have a stern base, right? You've got to be solid and pull it back. And then for the ultimate end, so we've got the Temperance card and the Judgment card. So this is a wake-up call, I'm hearing. Or you're going to give somebody a wake-up call, I'm hearing, Sagittarius, because you're kind of a fiery person. You might fire off some missives there that'll wake some people up, I'm hearing. That could be. Your Sacred Spirit card is it's called Secret Temptation. And so you're going to be tempted, Sagittarius, or being led astray, it says here. So don't be led astray, Sagittarius, by your mischievous nature, I'm hearing, or your anger, fear. Any of those emotions will lead you astray, Sagittarius, and do not let them do that to you. For you're a very powerful being, right? You can be, once you let that arrow loose, it's gone. It's going to go towards the bullseye, right? Where you aim it, that's where it goes. So be careful with these temptations that you might fire off an arrow that will cause pain to your heart. So be careful on that score, Sagittarius. That's what I have to say to you. But, I know you'll do right. You're a Sagittarius. Of course you will. And that's what I've got for the Sagittarius.
Sorry, I was a bit late doing my volume, my mute. I couldn't find the mute button. So anyway, let's have a look and see what Sagittarius have to say. So it's funny, my throat's been going a bit funny, and so has Phil's. I just wonder, I've just put my shield up there and put it up there because you never know. They don't sometimes like what we're talking about. You know it. You know what they're like. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's have a look. See what they want to say to you. Okay. So this is mine as well, Sagittarius. I've got Sagittarius moon. Any other Sagittarius out there? So hi, kind spirit. Good to see you. Joining late. Hello, Soul Tribe, she says. And Bonzi, let's say hi to them. Sorry, I missed you guys. So thought that was the 2 million one ring from Magic the Gathering. They hit the 2 million. If you're talking about Sound of Freedom, they did. Joining late. Hello, Soul Tribe. Oh, and another new one. Hello. Zahali. Have I said that right? Zahali. Hello. There. Okay. So welcome. All right. So Sagittarius. 10th through to the 16th. Okay, so we're starting off with the King of Pentacles. He's the sort of person that is ready to start their own business. They are very successful, okay, when it comes to money, usually. They can very much deliver what they say. They want to get the job done, okay? They just want to get the job done. They are attention to detail, I'm seeing. Maybe that's how you're being at the moment. It doesn't have to be if that's your usual personality, but that's how you're being. We've got the Fool card, stepping off the edge into the unknown, saying, do you know what? I've got a feeling I'm going to do it. Okay. So this could be starting up a new business. Okay, starting up a little business on the side of what you're doing, self-employment, or it could mean leaving your job and saying, sod it, I'm being self-employed. I've had enough of all this nastiness. I've had enough of all this, you know, pushing you. Okay, it's like, you know, it's like corporation energy. It's just squashing the person, you know, so I'm hoping your job isn't like that, but that's what I've experienced. That's why I'm self-employed. Two of Pentacles, this is transference of money, transference of energy. So this could well be the transferring your energy onto a new business. So are you thinking of starting one? If so, the Fool card says it's time. Take that leap of faith. There's nothing stopping you. You know, sometimes if it's about money, then sometimes we have to, you know, maybe think it over a bit more, work it out, weigh it all up. Maybe that's what the Two of Pentacles was talking about. But there's definitely something brewing, okay, for you, Sagittarius. You've got the Magician, okay, as well. The Magician says, sometimes if we carry on doing exactly what we were doing, if we do the same every day, it's not going to change. Nothing's going to change. Sometimes we have to take that opportunity or say yes to that opportunity. Sometimes we have to, you know, project our mind to the future. Okay, the magician said, I'm your spirit guide and I've got all of these tools to help you, but you've got these tools as well. So look, he's saying, we can do it. You want to do it? We can do it. We can make it happen. The Queen of Cups. Sorry. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is very feminine energy. There's a feminine energy around you. This doesn't necessarily have to be a female, but it can be. Okay. But somebody who is caring, nurturing, wants to look after, wants to make sure you're okay. There seems to be this energy coming towards you. This person is saying, I'll be by your side. If this is what you need, I'll be by your side. I'm going to be your biggest fan, your biggest supporter. Okay. Is there something to do with these little doggies that are linking to anybody? Look at this little white dog. There's two little white dogs. So is anybody thinking of adopting a little animal, a little pet? You know, that would be a project as well. So, but they do bring you lots and lots of joy, lots of happiness. You know, they really do. The Lover's card. Okay, so the Lover's card can be, you know, it can be about your love life, but equally it could be about, you know, love around you. For some people, it will represent love life. For some people, it will be family, friends. Okay, and the three cards together, I would say that there is something inside you that is saying, I'm nurturing you, and I know that you're unhappy doing what you're doing. And so if you want to change things, I'm here. And I'll give you as much support as you need to make that happen. Okay, so that's the middle of the week. By the end of the week, Ace of Swords, new ideas, inspiration, a download coming to you. Has anybody seen any white birds around them? Because I'm just drawn to that white bird. I've not been drawn to it before. So is there white birds around? Have you seen? Three of Pentacles. Okay, this can be decorating. It can mean moving. It can mean DIY, doing up your garden, making something better, repairing it. Okay, there's lots of that energy around you at this time. And there's an idea about it. So it could be that you've got an idea to use a different color scheme than anyone else. It's like, I don't know, I'm going to go with that. Or I've just had an idea to change that, or to change the room around, change the furniture. And then we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, so the Page of Wands, he's back again, and he's saying, you know, it is time for me to be inspired and bring it on, universe. Show me where I need to go. Show me what I need. Okay. So watch out for a younger person who's going to say something innocently to you that is going to be exactly what you need to hear. So this is a child or a childlike person, and they don't know what they're saying, but it's very, very interesting for you. Okay, look out for that. There's definitely some changes with money going on. Inspiration, Yeah. So what does the spirit side want to say to you and say to us? Okay. So it says, I am just a thought away. So whenever you mention them, watch out for the feelings that you get. Watch out for that kind of like rush of energy that just comes over you. It's like love, or you may feel touches on your face or touches in your hair. You may kind of have that feeling that, they're close to you. All right. So watch out for that, because they're only a thought away. There is no time where I am. Time is on earth. Okay. So it is an earthly thing. So when we think about, well, what happens if when I pass away, and you've reincarnated, you've come down here for another go round. Okay, what happens? Will we miss each other? And the answer to that is an essence of that person that will be still in the spirit world. Don't think about the earthly body, because the earthly body will be left behind, and what will be going on will be your soul, your spirit, and it can be in multiple places. I am standing right next to you. So just want you to take a deep breath. Sigh out all of that stress and just be still and ask them to touch you. And it's not to freak you out. This is a love energy. Okay. I'd experiment with that. It's nice to know that they're still around. So there you go. That's what I see for Sagittarius. So we're going to do the last of the fire signs now, which is Aries. After that, we'll be doing water signs, and after that, the earth signs. Okay. So let's go over to Phil. There you go.
All righty. I don't know what to say, Aries, but we've got the Three of Swords again. So this seems to be a theme of we're all out experiencing some heartbreak. Somebody said words to us that hurt us, or hurt our feelings, or we saw something that made our heart ache. I mean, this could be the sound of freedom I'm hearing. It could be that. Though it could be that you've experienced a loss because of, the thing that they stick in your arm and was supposed to help you. Okay, so you're experiencing a little bit of that, but hey, we've got the Sun card with this. So this card is telling you, yeah, that happened, but it's a sunny day, and this stuff is coming into light. It's a brand new day. We're forging a new path in the world, folks. We've got the sun is at our back. We're moving on. For the middle of the week, we have swords again. The Five of Swords. In this deck, it's crows, and he's troubled by the crows. Seven of Swords. He might come into a little bit of conflict. Clash of ideas is what I'm hearing here. Aries. And you're always right, but try to listen to the other side just a little bit, or I don't know. Maybe you're going to have to really defend your ideas. That's another possibility here. Towards the end of the week here, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. I think this is what this is. I believe that's what it is. No, it's the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, which makes sense because she's got this light coming out of her. Well, it'd almost be her third eye, I would guess. Ace of Swords. So a new idea about something. A new idea is coming through. It's going to shine out there really bright, so you should know it. And then we got the Five of Pentacles. So, you may feel like you have to turn away from some help. I'm hearing here, but you don't. I mean, you could. Well, yeah, no, I guess. I mean, you are kind of being. You're gonna have to turn away from a not so good deal, because you've got a higher idea, a better idea. Alrighty, so and then we went with a Starseed Oracle deck this time card, and this card is tis. You got the love, baby. You got the love. Hardened energies, codependency, boundaries. So this is an important thing in love, is to have boundaries. Well, it depends. I mean, and I'm not so sure about the codependency part either. I don't really buy into that. That you have to be codependent. You need to be help each other, yes. But I don't know whether we should depend on each other. That's there's just some negative connotations to that word. That's all I'm going to say on that one. But you got the love. If you got the love, you got the love. And it's good to have the love for the self, love for the other, love for the divine nature, love for the earth, love for the star, the sun, love for your star family, love for your family. There's many forms of love, right? And so be in the love is probably the best thing that we can be doing right about now. Be loving towards the children that are being injured and send healing to them. Be loving and kind to the people that are trying to rescue. That's a hard ass job to do. And but be true to your own ideals, folks. Especially Aries. And I mean, I see. I'm kind of feel like I'm talking to the choir here. You know this, Aries. You know it. You know that your ideas, um, when they're coming from a higher source, are good, and you've got the self-esteem and will in order to speak your words. So you're kind of being called, Aries, to speak your mind, but speak it from the heart of love, Aries. That's what that card, the sacred, excuse me, the Starseed Oracle card is telling us. Say your words from the heart of love, Aries. That's what I'm gonna say to you, and have a good one, Aries. And that's what I've got.
Thank you, Phil. Yeah. I would say that the film The Sound of Freedom, if you can't watch it yourself, then there's such a thing that you can go to Angel Studios and you can actually buy a ticket for someone else who maybe can't afford it, and they're giving away tickets then for other people to see them. That way that you're supporting that. And if you do happen to see any other kind of other versions that people are putting out there, which they are, of The Sound of Music, Sound of Freedom, you can, I would say, if you do watch it, because it's difficult not to, if you get the chance to, please put a donation in. Please don't just watch it, okay? So yeah, put a donation in, and you can go to OUR, so Operation Underground Railroad. You can go into that, and we can go to Angel Studios and buy a ticket for someone else. Okay, that film is up there with Schindler's List. Okay, it's going to be the same energy as that. So when anybody does criticize that, they're criticizing a film of that epic proportion. I bet you nobody believed when Schindler's List came out. They thought it might be sensationalized. They thought that, you know, people weren't, that wasn't really what was going on, until it all started to come out and the truth started to come out. And I bet you, you know, those people who was being negative about it felt really bad after that. So yeah, it is real, guys, and it's a lot worse than actually what they're saying there. But anyway, I think that's why the Three of Swords is coming up a lot. That's what I feel. I think the Three of Swords is coming up, and the conflict with the mind is coming up because of that. I really do feel that. I know that there might be other reasons as well, because if you've got that energy going out there, of course, that creates more of that energy with other people. So there you go. So let's have a look. Everybody, new people coming to say hi. Yes. Sandeep, hello. Lots of love from India. What's it like in India, and what's the time in India? Okay, so Aries, let's see what's going on. So I know our Vera is Aries, and I think our Linda Winger, I think, is Aries as well. Yeah. So yeah, if you're Aries, let us know. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be, I feel, there's a new job or promotion, extra responsibility within a job, or a new job, like an extra job. There's new money. Okay, this is good. It's new money energy alongside. Wow, you don't get better than this. Alongside the world. Okay, so I would love to say that this is the two cards that would come out if Nasara Jasara was actually coming out, or something similar. This is what you would expect. The Ace of Pentacles and the world. New money for the world. So I'd like to think that if it's not called Nasara Jasara, it's called something else. It doesn't matter, as long as it's got the same concept of, you know, the finance systems going down and new systems coming back in. Not the digital one, that's not the one, but other ones that are going to be beneficial to humanity, really. Definitely not doing away with cash. That wouldn't be good. So there is going to be a fall. There is going to be a fall of something happening. This is massive. So this is the kind of like something's happening where you think, oh no, that's terrible. But then, oh my God, look what's coming. Sometimes the world does this. And sometimes it then brings you this. Okay, you might have been asking for this. You might have been praying for this. And then it's like the universe says, okay, but we need to get rid of the old first. So this is getting rid of the old, ready for the new. Okay, so those 3 cards are to be read together. So that's what I'm seeing. There's going to be a massive awakening financially. It's going to be something massive changing. I'd like to think that's globally, but if not, it's just for the Aries people. Okay, or if you're resonating with this, like I said, the cards that we pull and the readings that we do, they can resonate to you, even though you might not be an Aries. There'll be a message in there that is for you as well. The Emperor, someone in authority, somebody who is like a boss or somebody who is being bossy. Ace of Cups, which is a new emotional energy. This is like overwhelming feeling of emotions, you know, where your heart just is overflowing with joy. And that's what I'm seeing there. 7 of Wands. Now it's time for the challenge. Challenge time. Get into the mode of changing things up for yourself. Okay, the universe has given you a break. The universe has given you something that you have been asking for a long time. So what are you going to do with it? Are you going to dismiss it? Are you going to not take up that challenge? Are you not going to say yes to, you know, meeting it halfway? What are you going to do, Aries? Or you who's listening, what are you going to do with a challenge that's put in front of you? Okay, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is saying, you know what? I can get what I want. I've always got what I want. Aries, you know that. You can get what you want. You just have to put the right energy out there. 6 of Wands, victory. I've done it. This is collaboration. They give me the word collaboration and victory. We did it. We all did it. So the Sound of Freedom, I know we keep talking about it, but it's a very big thing. So this film was only released in the USA. It's still got to be released in all the other theatres all over the world. All over the world. What do you think is going to happen when it gets released? This is a movement. This isn't just a little bit of a change. This is massive. So 4 of Cups is saying, I've got some doubts, but this is looking very hopeful. Okay, this is very hopeful. Brilliant cards, Aries. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's not globally, that energy. Okay, let's have a look. Does anybody know what birth sign Trump is? Okay, let's have a look at the mediumship cards. So what do our loved ones in the spirit world want to tell us? Life is a series of choices. Choose love. Now, this card was on top of the deck just now because I decided to look. And then I've shuffled. You saw me shuffle just now, and it still came out on top. Okay, so Trump is Gemini. I wonder if he's got Aries in it, in his chart. I just wonder. So yeah, life is a series of choices. And then we have, I am learning over here. So when they get into the spirit world, they don't stop learning. There is a hall of healing and a hall of like a library, a hall of learning. Okay. And I've noticed that there is a, you know, I keep mentioning Elaine Thorpe. Okay. And she's on YouTube. She's definitely worth watching. Okay, Elaine Thorpe. You might see her come up on TikTok as well. She does some little messages from her guide, Jonathan Hunter. Well, as this happens, when I saw him 5 years ago, maybe more, the knowledge that he had about what was going on, like you can call it conspiracy theory stuff. Okay, you can call it that, but the truth of stuff. When all of that actually came out, and I was knowing about it, started with 9 and then 1 and then 1, started with that. He didn't know, because I asked questions that he didn't know about. But he must have gone away and done some learning, done some enhancements, And now it's like I think it was about 3 years ago, he said that was going to be a mass human exodus. We didn't know why. We knew nothing about the sea. We knew nothing about that. We know nothing about that. And then here we go. Just, I mean, this is what is happening. So just saying, you know, I think that they don't know everything, okay? And that's okay. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. So if you feel as if you need comforting, but then you feel as if your loved one is somewhere else with other people, it's like, no, they can be in multiple places. The thought is then instant, and they are there by your side, okay? That's how the spirit world works. So there you go. Let's read some of these comments. Okay, so Linda said, I saw a video of trafficking survivor, so very angry and against the movie because at least in part none of the funds are going to them. Well, what, going to the survivors? I don't know what I feel about that. I feel as if there is a charity. I think there is help out there. If you contacted them, there will be help out there for that. Yeah, you love this. You missed the name of it. Are you talking about the mediumship ones? That's the mediumship ones. Talking to heaven. And then I'm also reading with these ones as well. Caro Marchetti. But obviously I'm going to change it up again. So just quickly reading the start of challenges. I'll take it. Bring it on. Yeah. So Trump is a Gemini. My love says Donald Trump, based on his birth date, we can estimate that his sun sign is Gemini, his moon sign is Sagittarius, and his rising sign is Leo. Okay. And Mary, thank you, my love. So he's an air, fire. So yeah, fire. So yeah. Okay, so let's move on now. Change the banner. We're going to be doing water signs now. So we're going to be doing Scorpio, then Pisces, then Cancer, and we'll finish off with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so over to our lovely Phil.
Hello. And Scorpio, this is my love's sun sign too. So let us cut the cards and get on to it. And which pile is it? It's that bottom pile. Alrighty. We selected, and now here we go. Well, we have a Knight of Wands charging into battle. Scorpio, you're inspired into battle. You're rising to the occasion. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles. So in the first part of the week, you're going to have to kind of juggle things. You juggle some finances, Scorpio. But you'll work it out. I mean, you're a smart, intelligent person, right? And then for the middle of the week, we've got, oh, hey. Well, it looks like things will improve financially because we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So that's for the middle of the week. So, yeah, you're going to be coming into some money or making it in the marketplace if you're, you know, in that kind of work. Could it be a raise coming? I'm hearing for some of you. But if you are an entrepreneur, which I'm hearing a lot of Scorpios are, then yeah, your business is going to be improving here towards the middle of the week, and I think you're going to be well pleased. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So a new idea about bringing in that money or keeping that money flow coming. And then we have another knight, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. Water and Earth. I'm hearing that this person, this could be somebody that's going to help you with this. They might have this new idea towards the end of the week. There, you might be teaming up with a. See if we can see which sign this is. I'm hearing Pisces. A Pisces person, journeyman, a younger man, might have a new idea that can help you bring in more money. So that's that. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go with the star seed again. The star seed for Scorpio. What does Scorpio rising need to know from the star seed deck here? Maybe something about that new idea, right? That new money idea, that new money coming in. And that card, oh, man. I think is that perspective or, yeah, perspective. Focus on the little dot, folks. None of this matters. Zoom out. Find common ground. So, well, and that kind of fits with the new money idea. You want something that's going to find the common ground with somebody. So, if we're talking about, a new business idea, you want to make sure that it is grounded in the common good, that it brings good to the most number of people, and that way you will reap, the 10 of Pentacles, a lot of money. So that's, but it is important to remember that we can change our perspective, that we can focus in really tight as this card does, or we can zoom out and see the big picture. And indeed, I think that is what we're looking at, is the Earth. Yep, that's what we're looking at there. That is the perspective of the Earth as a little dot in space. So we don't see all the stars around it. Don't know why. I would have done stars, but that's me. Anyway, folks, Scorpios, you're going to be rocking it. I think it's going to be a good week for you. Money's coming in, and you may have a new form coming in too. And just make sure you got a good common ground, a good perspective on it, and everything's going to turn out all right for you, Scorpios. And that's what I've got for you, Scorpios, out there.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Phil. Yeah. Sorry, I just cut him off then. I didn't mean to. Yeah, so Scorpios, this is my daughter Rhiannon. We're all water signs in our family. So I'm just going to record Scorpios for her. Okay, so Scorpios, 10th to the 16th of July, 2023. Okay, so I'm going to be reading from my Bible deck, my first deck. This is the Cosmic Tarot. Okay, Cosmic Tarot. I don't think that's the lady who wrote the book, the Cosmic Deck, but it's by Norbert Loesch, L-O-S-C-H-E, Norbert Loesch. Brilliant first deck. Lightseers is also very good. Okay, first deck, but I would highly recommend my top first deck would be the Cosmic Tarot. And I'm reading these cards. These are the Fairy Oracle, Oracle of the Fairies, and this is by Karen K. Karen K. And I love the words of these. Okay, so I'm going to change it up a bit, and I'm going to do these first. Okay, so I'm just going to pick one of these for Scorpios to start with. Right, so it says stargazing. Where you gaze at the stars. Sorry, when you gaze at the stars, the writing is tiny. Look, that's the card. Okay, the writing is tiny. So when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So they give some really good advice. So stargazing is going to give you, it's going to end up giving you perspective on your life. And we did that with Hallie, me, my mum. Hallie stayed over, she had a sleepover, and we stayed at my mum's. And around midnight, we went out into her little garden. She's got like this little enclosed kind of like enchanted bit of the garden where she feeds the birds. And we sat there, three of us sat there. So that's 3 generations. That's my granddaughter, who's 12. And then you've got the 13, sorry. And then you've got me, Nan, and then you've got great Nan, Gigi. So we're all sitting there. And we're stargazing. We're watching the moon. The moon was full moon, or it looked like full. And then we were asking for the fairies to come. The fairies. So yeah, so that's quite apt, really, for me. Yeah, so look, watch out for the fairies. Like I did say that Rhiannon was told at school that fairies don't exist, and she was most put out. She was most put out because it's like, why tell children just because they're at secondary school? Do they want to believe in magic still? Why not? Why shouldn't they? I believe in magic. My mum's actually seen fairies, so you know, fact. So has anybody in the chat, have you ever seen fairies? And if so, tell us about it. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the cards say about Scorpios. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, this is my rerouting card. So are you thinking of moving? Are you thinking of changing where you are? Are you wanting to plan for your future? Have a 3-year plan, a 1-year plan, yeah, 5-year plan? What are you doing? Are you living where you want to live? Are you living in the area where you want to live? Are you happy with the environment? Okay, so this is the question that you're going to be asking, Scorpios. Now, the Magician, that's the same as the actual book. So the Magician card says that you've got all the tools to make it work. So if you don't want to be where you are, you can change it if you want to. Make sure that you have the idea of the type of home that you want, the area that you want to live, and, you know, and then start to feel, what do I deserve? Do I deserve to live in that house? You know, start to put that out there. And there's your wish card again. So it feels as if it's like if you're wanting to move or change the direction of where you are now, financially, to do with your relationships, to do with your, you know, whatever area that you want to change, it really is time to do it. You know, it's time to start projecting that energy out there. That is clearly saying that. I feel that manifesting is coming in so quickly that we do have to be very careful what we say, because sometimes we say things and then it's like, boom, it's just happened. Okay, but it's not always the good stuff. So Six of Pentacles, juggling of money, juggling of finances. I told you, with a lot of the other decks, the Two of Pentacles is always the juggling card. With the Norbert Loesch ones, the Cosmic deck, it is the Six, because you clearly see he's juggling. So are you shifting money about? Is there some changes to do with money? Have you got an idea or an inspiration to change your money? You know, is there an ambition that you want to do that involves you sorting out finances? They're showing me a dog, or I'm seeing a vet, and it feels as if I've got to find out more about what it is. I don't know. Is there somebody out there who's thinking, can they help their pet on their own, or do they have to go to a vet? I'm sorry, sometimes I get random things, and I feel as if there are some, it's like if you've got guinea pigs, if you've got guinea pigs, there is a book out there that is by a vet, and it basically it says about what human medication you can give a guinea pig and in what dosage. So obviously it's a tiny little dose for them, but it actually does work. So it's called Piggy Potions, but I'm sure there's one for dogs or cats, and it also says what you shouldn't do as well, what you shouldn't give. I don't know, I'm not giving that as advice, and I'm not a vet, definitely not. Okay, but there's something that I'm feeling, okay, that you're going to be you know, questioning. Okay, so yeah, and then we have the this is the card that says, I am somebody who is determined to get what I want. I am not going to back down. I'm not going to be dictated to by another person. And there is a common theme that's running through these readings, and it is about standing up for yourself, not backing down. Now, this energy, feel the energy rising up inside you, this warrior. That doesn't mean to say that you have arguments, or, you know, you're causing havoc wherever you go. Sometimes it just means that people don't start messing with you. They don't mess with you anymore, because you've got this energy around you that says, you know, I'm in charge of myself. And the other thing is, I've seen people who ask other people's opinion all the time. You're giving your energy away all of the time, because you're allowing other people to have a say in how you should be running your own life. Sometimes we need that advice, and sometimes we need to kind of stand up and say, okay, I'm going to make my own decision here. Or you can take on other people's opinions and then go away and think about it yourself. So the Judgment, breaking free, you can see it's unshackling themselves. This is the freedom card, if ever I knew it. Okay, so freedom. It's like, I'm no longer restrained. I'm no longer stuck. Okay, and I feel this is humanity. Humanity is being freed at the moment. We are unshackling ourselves from anything and anyone that is not good for us. Okay, so clear. The Hanged Man, everything's upside down. Start looking at things from other people's points of view. Okay, it's really important. Prince of Cups. The Prince of Cups is about, sometimes it's about, it's this Scorpio card. Look, you've got the Scorpio there. So it's like you do have an inner sting. You do have that when somebody is maybe doing something that they shouldn't do. You know, it's like, all right, I'm going to tell you. So your inner circle is sacred to you, and if somebody is not worthy of being in that inner sacred person in your sacred circle of people, what happens is they find it very difficult to get back in again to your good graces. Okay, that's a Scorpio energy. and I've seen it with my Rhea, and I've seen it with other Scorpios, and it's right. It's absolutely right. You know, it's not that they don't forgive; it's that they might be around them, but they won't be in their inner circle. They can't be trusted again. So yeah, don't pee off a Scorpio. That's the lesson there. Don't pee off a Scorpio. So there you go. That's what I see for Scorpios. Let's move forward. So on the night, Vera, you take care, lovely. Sweet dreams. Oh. Sorry, what did she say then? I can't wait for the Aries predictions coming into my life. Yeah, absolutely. And hey, Sarah Ann, how are you doing, lovely lady? Oh, so, and Sherry, yeah, the cards that I was using there was where did they go? Oh, I'll put them behind me. Yeah, they're called the Gilded Tarot Royale, Gilded Tarot Royale, and they're by Cairo Marchetti. Okay, they're absolutely beautiful. I love all Cairo Marchetti's cards, all of them. There's not a deck I don't like. I don't think so far. Okay, so we're changing the banner now. So we're going to be going on to Pisces. Then after that, Cancerians. Okay, so Pisces, then Cancerians. So over to Phil.
Hello. Oh, I want to mention one other film you might want to go see. It's a documentary called Cages by Lewis Hearns. I believe it's on Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
So
Cages.
that's also
Cages by Lewis Holmes.
yeah. That's another one on the same subject there. So
Yeah, I will. I'll do that.
all right. So Pisces. Yeah. Let's just go this way. So we're looking for the first of the week here, Pisces. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Tower card. As I said before, Eight of Swords. She's being bound out by strings, for God's sakes. I mean, she can break those strings pretty easily. So you're being hampered by ideas, and this may be why the Tower card is married with that one, is because the Tower card tells us we have to have. This is calling for a swift releasing of anything that no longer serves us. And I could see why somebody would be resisting that. You know, you can, oh, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to. Do I need these things or do I not need these things? Well, the advice of the Tower always is you don't need those things. That's why we brought this lightning strike to knock you off of your base there and get you to move it on. So moving on to the middle of the week there, Aries, we have the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So in this card, in this deck, they have the eight wands all coming in to one focal point. And that really works with this other card, the Ten of Pentacles, because that's completion. You're reaping your rewards for a job well done, and no doubt because of your focus on the prize, Pisces. Something you're not necessarily noted for. The sign isn't, but in this particular case, Pisces, it looks like you've nailed you've set a goal and gone for it. So great. You're reaping rewards in the middle of the week. And then we have the Page of Swords for the end of the week here. The Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. So 2 pages. Two pages. Page of Wands, of course, is a new idea. And, well, a new inspiration. And this is a new idea. So towards the end of the week, you're going to have a new idea and a new inspiration. An inspired new idea is what I'm seeing there with that one, that combination. And we went with the sacred. Where did I put my glass? There it is. Emotional challenges. Resolve the issues. So Pisces, this is saying not to be wishy-washy, as you might tend to be, but you need to meet your emotional challenges with resolve. I know it's easier for me to say than for you to do, but that is the advice you're being given, Pisces, is, resolve the issue. Don't let them put it off. Don't you put it off. Just, let's get this emotional challenge done with and we can move on. And I mean, and you've got a lot of positive cards there. You're going to be coming into your money. Your inspirations were right on target. Yeah, I think overall, I mean, why back into something like that? And, go ahead and meet that emotional challenge with resolve. Okay, that's what I got for you, Pisces. I know it's a difficult advice, but there it is. There it is. That's what I got.
I can take that, Phil.
Okay, good.
I can take it.
Besides that, you're going to come into some money. So, yeah.
Oh, I like that one. Oh, lovely. Okay, so Pisces, 10th through to the 16th of July, 2023. Okay, so I've tried to read this before I got on here, because this is the Oracle of Fairies, but the writing is tiny. Music, message for everyone. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music that you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories. Look out for fairy charms. Look out for fairy charms. They're going to leave little messages or little things around. So you may see, I don't know, a leaf that just falls right into your lap or path, or a butterfly. They'll send a butterfly to you, or a ladybird. You call them something different, but ladybirds are the ladybugs. I don't know what you call them. For you guys, that's what they are for us. So yeah, and they're talking about tree wisdom, and leaning up against a tree and feeling the energy of the tree, allowing that tree to speak to you. Okay, it's got a message. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Let's have a look what is going on for Pisces, for me, for my mum here. Okay. Okay, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands feels as if there is a problem. It's like this is like I can't get past it. It's like where am I going to go? I need a breakthrough. I need somebody to come to my rescue. I can definitely take that. So this is like saying I've got this. It's like I can't see a clear road ahead of it's a wish, a desire, or something that is going to make you happy. Okay. Knowledge. Okay, now 8 of Pentacles means that you have more knowledge to find, that life isn't just going to drop something into your lap regarding this. You've got to do some work. It is part of your karmic journey. So this is saying, do your own research, look into things, find out the information. Okay, it's time. It is time. Now, the Devil card can indicate sometimes that there is another alternate energy that wants to stop you getting what you want. Okay. Now, the universe is, let's face it, there is, we know that there's a negative side. We know that there's a positive side. And sometimes the negative side wants to create as much misery, fear, low energy, kind of, anything like that. That's what they want to keep pushing. That's what they want to keep pushing. Well, sometimes we have to say, okay, so what do we do about this? Okay, put up your shield. Okay, put a mirror up, put it firmly in the nasty's face, and allow it to go send back to sender. Okay, so if you feel as if an overwhelming feeling of despair, and it's like, that's not like me to be feeling this much of a despair. What's going on? It's not like me. That could be because it's called psychic attack. There are people that are having these psychic attacks. Okay, you have the power to get rid of them simply and easily like that. You have to believe that you can, and you will. Okay, if you feel as if you need some help, then call in your angels, call in your spirit guides. Okay, I think we've all been feeling like that. I think Linda said something in the chat earlier, that she feels that she's been under that. I have got a video on my YouTube on Psychic Alley. There is a video on cleansing and clearing, protection. Okay, it's all on there. It's a step-by-step ritual that you can do. Okay, so but they're saying knowledge is power. Ignore those thoughts in your head that say, we're going to shove that over there, look like that. See, it's gone now. So what we can do is we can just say knowledge is power. Finding out where you stand on something helps you rather than gets you fearful. Okay, so this is to do with spending money, having a spend up. 10 of Wands, again, feeling as if, where am I going? What am I doing? And there's your King of Pentacles saying, I am here to help you. So there is something that you are really, really, really good at. Okay, it's like you've got a gift. You've got the power. You've got something that you was always good at. And I feel as if you're going to be starting your own business, or you're going to be pushing that gift out there. Okay, that is going to help you financially. It's going to build you up emotionally. It's going to really project positive energy out there. And what it does is it dissolves any negativity around you. Okay, so that's what's going on this week. The middle of the week, this is you powering up. By the end of the week, you've got the Pisces card in this deck. So you've got the fish here. With the cosmic deck, the astrology signs are already done for you, which I love. So the other ones you have to kind of work out yourself. But yeah, this is the Pisces. So this is somebody who is, they can be scatty, they can be forgetful, they can be, they're sensitive, so yeah, there's that's the Pisces energy. But they could be magnetic personalities as well. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is a key. There's a key in her hand there. I don't know if you can see it. Just there, there's a key. There's a house in the background. She's looking quite well off, isn't she? She's looking good. So that's where the money comes in that feels sought as well. So by the end of the week, you're going to see some financial changes. You're going to see that this is going to come in because of the changes you are doing at the beginning of the week and the middle of the week. Something that you are doing. There's your warrior. There's your strength card saying, I'm not going to let something like that stop me. I'm in charge. No one else is in charge of my destiny. No one's in charge of my future but me. And that is how you're going to be feeling, Pisces, at the end of the week. The Nine of Pentacles. Look at her. She's like going, I know who I am. I know what I'm worth. and no one's going to stop me. So that's what I see for Pisces. So let's Martika says, my daughter is Pisces. Okay. So yeah, we've got all water signs in our family. So this is Cancerians. Okay, let's bring in Phil.
Alrighty. Well, Cancer, you're feeling a little naughty to start off the week, or you're dealing with some fear and anxiety, one of the two. Let's hope it's you're being naughty, not that you're in fear or anxiety. And we have with that the Page of Pentacles. So new money. Trying to see if there's anything else they want to say here. Well, they're saying there are going to be new ideas coming in, but you might not be feeling like you really want to work on them. Maybe feeling a little lethargic, I'm hearing, or but the thing is, you need to come kind of Cancer. You need to rise above, these feelings of malaise and just step on out there. So that for the middle of the week, we've got the Magician, another major arcana, and the Two of Swords. So the Magician tells us, we have tools that we can use to deal with these issues, whatever that issue at the first of the week, we can deal with it. But we're going to have to decide which way we want to go. Do we want to go to the light, or do we want to go to the dark? My advice would be go to the light, and here's the why of that, because later on in the week we've got another major arcana with the Chariot, so it's taking charge. It's going down the path that you want to go, not the path the devil wants you to go down, but the one you want to go down. So, and married with that is 10 of Pentacles. So by following your path, it will lead you to abundance. So that's what you've got coming. Well, wait a minute. Aries, excuse me. Cancer. Well, let's pull a star seed, I'm hearing, for you. And try to make this quick. See if we can get something to jump out at us. Okay, not going to happen. So let's cut it and see what we got for you, Cancer. And that card is Star Bathing. Light Buddy. Oh, I can't read that. Darn it. Crystal Grid Transmission Activation. So you're being advised to go out and bathe under the stars, or bathe in the starlight, and to receive cleansing and inspiration, is what I'm hearing with this card. That that will help you get over this these devilish influences that were trying to hold you down, keep you from, starting out with that new idea that's going to lead to your abundance. So don't let the fear or anxiety that the devil's trying to impress upon you, stop you from, and you can do that by going out and bathe in the light of the moon, bathe in the light of the stars. Just go out there and open up your arms and ask for the inspiration of the stars to come through and cleanse you and help you move forward and get through this fear and anxiety that you're feeling, Cancer. So that's what I've got for you. Just don't let that devil bring you down. You've got a lot of good attributes to yourself. You've got the tools to fight him, and I mean, you've had a major arcana with each one of these cards, so the big forces are working with you, and which ones you utilize, say the Magician and the Chariot are better than the Devil, right? So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I know it's a little troubling there at the beginning of the week, but hey, he can't do anything if you can rise above your fear and anxiety, right? And all that takes is some deep breaths and releasing all that negativity and moving swiftly down your path. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. Go forth and be prosperous.
Oh, thank you, Phil. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're always in that kind of like dilemma. We're going, which way do I go? That way, which I know doesn't lead to good things. It can be addictive energy. Sometimes it can be, we feel stuck. Do you see what I mean? We feel stuck, so we end up doing the same thing we've always done. But does it bring us happiness? Does it bring us joy? Does it change anything? And I think that's the crossroads time. That's what I wanted to add to that as well. I just want to welcome a new person coming in here. So Alicia, am I saying that right? Hello, this is my first time here. I'm so excited. Well, welcome. And she's a Scorpio. And hey, Tammy T, she's a Cancerian there. And I love it when everybody welcomes new people here. So thank you, Sarah. Okay, so Sarah is a Pisces moon, Cancer rising. And yeah, Tammy's, thank you. All right. So I'm just, because I'm recording all of these, just bear with me while I do that. Okay, so Cancerians. So I pulled out some cards from the Oracle of Fairies. I'm sorry if I'm not reading really, really well, but they're such tiny writing. Okay, but they are beautiful. Okay, so these two cards fell out for Cancerians. I'll show you the card. It's got Wait for Winter. Okay. All right, so it says, during the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. We also got the card Hope. Okay, isn't that beautiful? These cards are so pretty, fairy cards. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one, which is exactly what that reading with Phil was about as well. So I wonder if these mirror that, because they usually do. So let's have a look and see, Cancerians, what's going on this week. So it's the 10th through to the 16th of July. And it's my daughter's birthday actually this Wednesday. She'll be yeah, celebrating with us. Cancerian she is, bless her. So that's our Meggie Moo. Concentrate. All right. So this is it. So the King of Wands is somebody who is in authority, somebody who can be a bit authoritative. You know, when somebody can be a little bit bossy or a little bit controlling. Okay, so it could be that you are having to be like this, or it could be somebody close to you, okay, who's being like this, or somebody who turns up in your pathway, okay, around you. You know, maybe you've got to deal with this person who is being a little bit too much, you know. Let's have a look and see what the other cards are. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Pentacles, juggling that money. So you're going to be transferring money from here to here, sorting out that sort of thing, analyzing kind of what your spending habits are, you know, what you can do to change them, how you can make more money. You know, I'm ready to flow it into my life. So visualize there being a dam. If money seems to be kind of being stuck a little bit and it's not coming through as much, I want you to visualize a river. Go up the river, okay, it's where you can see a dam that has been built up, and each one of those sticks and rocks and, you know, objects, they're logs, they're all negative energies. That the negative energies could be sent by us, could be sent by other people, saying negative things to us and us believing it slightly. So I want you to pick out all of the logs, get rid of all of that, all of the debris, and then watch as that river water comes rushing to you. And with that, expect tomorrow and the next days, think about all of the abundance that is now going to come into your life. That could be windfalls, that could be money that's coming to you unexpectedly, kindness that you wasn't expecting out of the blue. All of these things start to come into your life, and it's all the things that you deserve. Think of it as the bank of universal energy. Each kind deed that you do, each thing that you do without expecting anything nice back, think about all of those things that have been sent out and sent out and sent out and sent out and sent out, and then tell me that you don't deserve a bit of a payback. Okay, the universe has plenty. There's enough to go around. It doesn't have to just be for the elite and the cabal. It can be for you. You deserve it. So bring it all in. Okay, sometimes we have to clear out those dams. We have to clear those out and allow it to come in. It's going to be one of those times. We don't want to feel like this. We don't want to feel that we don't have enough money for, or I'm worried about this because. Okay, so it's the beginning of the week. By the middle of the week, we've got the predictable character, steady, hardworking, reliable. You know, this person is getting there, you know, steady, steady, steady. So I feel this is a message for you saying, you think that you're not getting there. You think that you're not, but you are. Okay, you are your family's anchor. You're your family's go-to person. And it could be that you've got this other person as well who is there in your lives and can be very kind, caring as well, and financially maybe that they're bringing in the money on a regular basis, but then so are you. So are you. The Six of Cups. Six of Cups is sometimes it's where we've got it's like we're giving out more than we're receiving back. And this is where I'm saying the universal energy comes in and says that we have to sometimes blast the obstacle. Blast the obstacle, get rid of it. You can call it dark energy if you like. You can call it temptation. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But you can defeat it. This is one of the most poignant things that I came to when I've been reading cards. And this person was feeling very low, very defeated, very kind of like beaten up by life. Okay, and I was reading for her. I think she was from Australia, and she didn't have any money, and I knew she needed a reading, so I was gifting her a reading. And from the first reading, I knew that she needed weekly. She needed something like a bit of psychic development, a little bit of empowerment, a little something of everything. Anyway, so we did this, and after the third session, she was not progressing. She was not doing anything about changing her. She was still in that poor me victim energy. Now I can help as much as I can. And after each session, it was like she was geared up, ready to go. But then the next time she'd come, she was the same again. Okay, which is pushing that out to the universe. The defeatist energy. It's hard sometimes. It is hard. She was finding herself homeless. You know, there was a lot of things going on. There was a lot of things. Anyway, my guide said to me, this is the message they got. If only this lady could see what a warrior she actually is. If only this lady could see how powerful she is and how much in previous lives she's got past stage in her life, and she has been such a warrior, such a go-getter, and person that shows the world how to do it as well. I had a glimpse into her past lives, I had a glimpse into what she is capable of in this lifetime. So I'm hoping that the seeds that were planted were going to be enough for her to move mountains, to move forward. So yeah, so there you go, the Wheel of Fortune. We have choices in our life. We have to decide, are we going to go in that direction or that direction? It's up to us. The Wheel of Fortune, this is changes. Okay, lots and lots of changes happening. You know, this means that whatever was stopping you is not going to stop you, because, you know, the movement. Sometimes we have to stop talking to people around us who drip feed negativity. So when we say something exciting and we're fired up about something, and then you've got someone in front of you going, oh, what you been doing that for? You tried that before, didn't you? It didn't work, did it? You've heard it before. So this is saying, if you want to change things, maybe it's time to stop asking other people's opinion and do it yourself. Okay, trust yourself. Hanged man, everything's upside down. You know, stop looking at it from everyone else's point of view sometimes and say, what do I need? What do I deserve? And I'm gonna get it. So throw your toys at your pram, Cancerians. It is time for you. Know your power. Know your power. Okay, so that's what I see for Cancerians. So so let's go to, oh, thank you. So happy birthday from Tammy T. Shannon, I love your readings. Thank you. And spot on, Tammy T. Thank you, lovelies. Okay, so we're going to be doing the earth signs now. Okay, so this will be Taurus, Virgo, and then Capricorn. And that will be the end of our readings for today. If anybody does want to ask a question, and it's a simple question for the dice, you can ask it, and I will roll the dice for you in between. Okay, so just just write to me and in the messages. Okay, all right, over to our lovely Phil. Let's get the Taurus up. There we go. All right, over to Phil.
Alrighty, Taurus. I decided to go with the elemental oracle here for the earth signs, and we've got South, number 2 here, South at Beatum. Not sure what that word means. I know that's surprising. I thought I knew every freaking word out there, but I don't know that one. What I'm hearing, though, here from the South, of course, South usually is warmth. It's pretty warm down in Texas and Florida and California and all that. So you're sort of feeling the heat, Taurus, is what I'm getting here. You're feeling it. You're feeling the heat. But hey, I mean, life is easier, right, when it's warm. At least I know some people that think that. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and cut these tarot cards and see what they want to tell you. Alrighty. Okay, to start off, we have King of Swords, married with the Judgment card. I kind of get a feeling of, you may have some kind of a court case or something coming up in the first of the week there. Or you're coming in. Also, I'm hearing that some of you are coming into judgment because of some sharp words from a male figure. But I'm also being told, judge not lest thee be judged. If you be free of sin, then you can cast that first stone. So just be a little careful with your judgments. Just because somebody said something sharp to you doesn't mean you should, unleash on them necessarily. Maybe you need to set boundaries, though. That's I'm hearing that too. So, set your boundaries, but don't be harsh in your judgments of them. Okay. Alrighty, and then the middle of the week we've got. There we go. In the middle of the week we have. I guess that's the Magician. It looks like. Yep. This is the Magician in the Light Seers deck. So that's for the. You need to be using the tools that you have, Taurus. Tap into your intuition. I'm hearing here. And married with that, we have the Ace of Swords. So new ideas coming in, new ways of working with your magic, your magical powers, whatever they may be. Maybe you're a really good manifester, being a Taurus, that might be a possibility. Maybe you're good at making money. That could be. And then towards the end of the week, we've got, so that's the middle of the week. And towards the end of the week, we have the Seven of Cups. So we have to watch out for dysfunction or disillusionment coming up in the end of the week there. And along with that, we have the Justice card. So major arcana there. Looking back at the other one now. I'm hearing you might have to seek justice on something that's dysfunctional, that didn't work. You may have been sold a bill of goods, Taurus. I know it's hard for you to accept that you might have been fooled, but you may have been. But anyway, step into your power, use your magical tools, and you'll find justice, right? Oh wait, no, do we have that card here? No, we didn't. I'm thinking of a different reading. Sorry. I guess we had the magician up here in the middle of the week. Now, I guess that's what I've got for you, Taurus. I'm sorry, I can't really think of anything. Wait a minute. Well, this is what I know, Taurus. You've got Jupiter in your sign. So you've got that large S there to help you manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest, right? This is the time to use those magical tools to bringing forth some abundance for yourself and the people around you. This is not to say that you should take advantage of people or anything like that, but put it out to the universe, and you've got the planets in your court. So go forth and make money, Taurus. Go forth and make money. That's what I got for you. Alrighty.
No, thank you, Phil. Okay.
A little harder to read.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got, I keep putting up here where you can get in touch with Phil. Phil looks at the Schumann resonance. He also does a lot of channelings as well. So, check him out. Okay. Yeah, Rumble. Phil Christophers on Rumble. Okay. Or for a reading, you can contact Phil on philchrist58@gmail.com. Okay, so I've got a question here from LG. Should I travel in October? Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, it's not perfect. It's a 7, which is a bit of a gamble time, which I think I've got to write down as well. But then I'm not asking for me, am I? So this is for you. So it's a bit of a gamble. It means that you may not know all the information yet. Okay, so it may mean you've just got to find out more. Find out more about the destination that you're going. Find out more about how you can make it happen. Find out information first. It's not all the information isn't there enough to say that it's good at this moment in time. It's a gamble. Okay, so there you go. That's what I got for that. So if anybody does have any questions you want to ask, you can please, they're kind of like little ones, the little questions, you can ask. So I'm going to be using, what am I using? No, I'm going to stick with my cosmic deck, okay, for the main deck. But I'm also going to read, these are called the Sacred Traveler cards by Denise Lynn, okay. It's an oracle deck. And I'm also going to pick an Osho Zen card as well, Osho Zen Tarot, okay, Osho Zen Tarot. So I'm going to pick some of those too. So let's start off with those. So I'm going to start off with the Osho ones. Okay, these are really pretty, very bright. Okay, so this is for Taurus for this week. Okay, so this week we've got healing. Okay, this is the healing card. So this sometimes means that you may find that if you haven't tried healing, you're actually quite good at it. the energies that you give out help other people. They allow other people to feel energized. You may not even have to do the hands-on. You may just be kind of in your being in your energy makes people feel better. So yeah, look about healing. Okay, the letting go. There's times that we have to let go sometimes of our ego. And sometimes we have to be vulnerable with people. Sometimes we have to admit that we don't know something, or we don't know enough about something. It's going to be some of those lessons going on. And sometimes we feel this is exhaustion with certain people. It's like, I don't know how much more I can talk to you about this situation. So look out for people who have exhausted you with I'm feeling the brick wall, because I feel as if there's going to be situations like that coming up, in your pathway. So let's have a look. This is next week, so Taurus. So let's have a look and see what the sacred traveler cards are. These are oracle decks. They're not tarot, they're oracle. Ascending the mountain, keep going forward. Okay, so that is clearly saying you're on the right track. You just need to keep going. Don't give up now. Okay, don't give up now. All right, so you can see that. Okay, very positive card. Walk in beauty, wondrous universe. Start to see the beauty in the little things in life. Notice them. Notice what Earth has to offer. The cards want to say, the cosmic deck. Right, the Queen of Pentacles. So she is my rerouting card, looking into the future, maybe deciding what we're doing, where we're going in the future. I've had this card quite often today. So I feel that the universe wants to take your orders. Okay, so imagine the universe as being your waiter or waitress that is going to bring you your order. You haven't put your order in properly. You need to be very clear about what it is that you want, or they may need to say, just let us know if that's definitely still what you want. Okay, sometimes we change our mind. Okay, so the universe will be asking you, so watch out for that. Make sure that your mind is clear. Look out for the numbers 111, 222 and 333, they're saying, because these are kind of like 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so this is to do with leaping forward. The Magician. So your spirit guides are saying that you have the tools here to make it happen, to make it go. But you also have the tools to fail. So, this all depends on your mindset, okay, and how positive you can be. I know that we are not always going to be positive. I'm not always positive. Sometimes it's hard, it is hard, but it's equally okay. It is okay. We're allowed to be, if you know what I mean. We're allowed to be, thrown off, but don't do it for long. So the star card is about your wishes. So these cards have come up very often. So I do think as if we are getting a global message here. Keep going forward. It's not time to give up now. Okay, the momentum is building. The world. Okay, so this is like a global thing. So this is basically saying it is a global readings we're doing, really. Yes, it is relevant to you personally, but still. So Taurus energy, this is saying, be grateful for what you have. Find that gratitude energy. So we're always wanting something more. Be careful that it's not just, you might have a perfectly wonderful home, a perfectly wonderful family, a perfect wonderful garden, perfect wonderful job, perfect wonderful relationship, but we're bored. So we think, oh, I want bigger or better. Remember that the darker side wants to point out this, plant that seed of things not being perfect, even when they are, and at that point we're needing to say, okay, this is my thoughts. or is this coming from somewhere else? And sometimes it is to do with boredom. Are you bored? If you're bored, then find a project, find something that makes you laugh, makes your heart sing. Okay, but look at those two cards. They are really, really positive cards. The World and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is saying I've got everything I need. And then the Spirit card as well, the Moon card, is saying this is what it is. You can either see things as everything being wonderful, or you can see it as being just not good enough. We as human beings are kind of that way. We're wanting to search or strive harder, but the thing is to be grateful for what you have right now is important. And there you go. That's manifesting for you. The Ten of Pentacles comes up. Sometimes we have to visualize that we're very rich in many ways, and it doesn't have to be monetary. So if you've got good family around you, if you've got good friends, if you've got a good spiritual family, maybe it's online. Let go, and what do they say? Let go, let God. Let go of anyone that doesn't make you feel good. Okay, stay in that abundant energy. There's going to be some emotional choices. I feel as if there's some relationship decisions that are brewing. Okay, relationship decisions. So if we are feeling as if we are not truly happy, then it is up to us to sort it out or change it. You're in control of your own future. Okay, you've got everything here. It is being manifested. They have your order. All you have to do now is to allow the universe time to manifest it. All right. So that was Taurus. Okay. So we're going to go on to Virgos now. Any Virgos out there? And over to Phil now to see what Phil gets for Virgos.
Alrighty, Virgo. Yeah, we're gonna cut these one more time because we know Virgos like things to be perfect or accurate anyway. Okay, so it's that center pile. For us Virgos, Virgo Sun or Virgo Ascendant, either way, from the 9th to the 16th, I guess. Or is that right? Yeah, it would be the 16th. Alrighty. Well, we're starting off with the Knight of Pentacles, a journeyman person in the realm of money, and that one's married with the Nine of Wands, a burden. So, what I'm hearing here is that you've got some means, but you're still feeling a little overburdened in the monetary realm. And well, let's get into what manifestation is. Really, it's you have to hold the energy of what it is that you want. In other words, if you want success, you have to feel successful. You have to bring up that kind of emotion for it, some way that you feel successful in this endeavor. So that would be my advice for you if you're dealing with those issues. Change your ideas about it. Right? That's what the Knight of Swords does. Alrighty, to the middle of the week, we've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is talking about working together with people to build something, right? And then we've got the Nine of Cups. And this is a wish fulfilled. So, yeah, put it out to the universe, and you're going to be rewarded for the work that you've been doing you know, in the middle of the week. Alrighty, and then for the end of the week, we are looking at the Queen of Pentacles. So again, we're on that money thing, and it's married with the Queen of. Is this the Queen? I think it is. It is the Empress. Ah, all right. So towards the end of the week, there we're looking pretty good because that's when talking about a major arcana. That's a pretty good card to have, the Empress card, because she's all about grace, beauty, abundance. It's Mother Earth, right? It's the Earth Mother, and married with the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm hearing you're coming into your power with your money, that you're stepping into your. I guess this would be mainly for the female Virgos, is that you're stepping into your divine feminine. I guess for us guys, we're tapping into our divine anima. You know, the female side of ourselves. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what it goes to, and then we going back to our card from the elementals. Or did I go over that? Maybe I didn't. So we got our elementals card is cave, and the keyword there is protection. So yeah, looking at these cards, that's what I would say. You know, it's you want to be retreat into your cave, be protected, be introspective, go within. I mean, that's something that Virgos should be able to do fairly easily. At least I can. I don't know about other Virgos, but I can. So, hey, come on, you all can do it too. Virgos, know that you've got it. You got it, and it's you're being called to step into your own sovereignty. Own it. That's what I would say to you other Virgos out there. Own your power. Step into your power. Be more speak your truth and walk the path that you picked for yourself with confidence. So that's what I've got for the Virgos out there, and go forth and be abundant. And that's what I got.
Sorry, I wasn't there at my my mouth then.
Well, that's okay.
All right, so let's see what Virgos got going on. Our kind spirit, thank you both for the readings. I managed to stay up. For Taurus, yay! Now I have to get in bed. 6 a.m. alarm is set. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Oh, thank you, kind spirit. And there's my love there. Oh, okay. So I feel that I need to bring out the inner child cards, okay, for the last bit of these readings. The inner children want to speak. Okay, so I have the inner child cards. These aren't ones that I could find on the wholesaler for sale, but maybe I don't know. There's a lot to choose from. So I'm just going to, if we can get these would be wonderful for people. Okay, so let's have a look. Say Virgos. Okay, what do they want to say, Virgos? Jack in the Beanstalk is represented as the Hanged Man. So this is where you have to sometimes look at life from a different angle, maybe see it from someone else's point of view. It could be that life is a bit in suspense, it's a bit on hold. You've got lots of plans, but you're having to be patient. You're having to wait for them all to start to manifest, or some of the seeds that you have sown haven't yet germinated. Meaning the abundance isn't yet in, okay, but this is saying it will be. It will be. You just have to be patient. Sleeping Beauty energies. Sleeping Beauty is, you know, things have to, you have to wait, okay, wait for things to come about. So sometimes they are in dormant mode, okay. They have to wait to be awakened. And I feel that that is going to be around you a lot. It's like, are you in a waiting phase? You know, is it time to emerge from that I'm in limbo stage? Okay. And finish off the Emperor's New Clothes. Make sure that you're ready, fully ready, before you get yourself out there, though. So if you go about it, if you go about your plans without thinking straight, without actually manifesting what it is that you wanted, you know, properly, this is what you might get. Okay, so the Emperor's New Clothes. It may be you don't want to expose yourself, so that's why you're being very careful and wanting everything to be perfect, you know, before you actually do something different or change things. Okay, so that's what they wanted to say to you. So the Sacred Traveler cards just want to say transformation. That's quite apt with what we just got. Transformation. Okay, that's the phoenix, isn't it? Rising from the ashes. A fresh new way of living emerges. Okay, a fresh new way of living emerges. So if that doesn't say the time is now, you know, you've done your waiting, you've done all that now. It's time. Sorry, my hair's bugging me. When you're on camera, that's the trouble. You see things, you think, I don't like that. So let's have a look and see what the other cards want to tell you too. Okay, Virgos. All right, Two of Swords. Is this somebody that you're not talking to? Somebody that you've kind of had a bit of a fallout with? You've kind of said some things, they've said some things, you know. I feel for other people, it might be that you're missing that company of a person that you could be really open and honest with. Somebody that really understood you and understood all your quirky bits as well. And they're not around you, or you're just not able to talk. Okay. So quite apt, the Hanged Man. I said it's the Hanged Man. The Jack of the Beanstalk is the Hanged Man, okay, in that deck. So that's quite appropriate, isn't it, to receive it here. So look at things from a different angle. Perhaps look at things, you've had a fallout, okay, with somebody, or look at it from their point of view, or have you tried to look at it from their point of view? You know, are they being protective of someone or something? Are they protecting their heart, their emotions, their mind? You know, what is it going on? Oh, look, we've got the Phoenix, but it looks like Phoenix on my cup as well. Yeah. The Tower card. So for some of you, this might have been a really hard fallout. You know, you can get some upsets that have really upset your world, has really kind of put the cat amongst the pigeons, so to speak. Yeah, this feels as though for some of you, it's needing to let the dust settle before you can either try to make amends or before things can get back to how they were. That could take a day, 2 days, it could take a month, who knows? But you know, there has been a shake-up. Somebody's crown's been knocked off. Somebody who was once very respected, they're not respected anymore at this point. Okay, the middle of the week. This is somebody who they usually do exactly what they say they're going to do. They don't tend to let people down. This could be a mother figure or a motherly character. It could be somebody who's a nurturer. They like to look after, they like to take care of. Because it's the mother card, the Empress, because it's the mother card, it could even mean that this could be your mum. It could be mother of children, or somebody who's usually a nurturer. Okay. Feeling blocked. Which way do I turn now? I feel as if there is no way out. Now, if that question was being asked, the cards, this would say, take time. You know, it will happen, but it needs to take time. So for some of you, it could be that you've had an argument with a family member who was like a mother figure or a motherly character. That could be a sister. That could be, it could be a male who is very nurturing. Okay, it doesn't have to be, you know, male or female. But yeah, this is a sense of, you know, hard work is needed to get past this. Okay, to get past this situation. All right. You know, if this is you and you're feeling as though you have been put down, or you have been, you know, somebody that you respected, you don't respect anymore. You know, it could very well be that way around. Okay, so we've got the Devil card, which is the mischievous energy, or it could be bad energy, depends on the other cards with it. We have it with the 8 of Pentacles, which is to do with study, learning, you know, information overload. And then we have the 9 of Swords. Now, looking at those three together, I would say that there has been a lot being shaken up, and this is going to continue throughout the week. But the shake-up of this world, and I feel that this is because of the sound of freedom that has been an instigator, but it's also going to be the realization. People are going down those rabbit holes. We've probably already been down those, you know, think about it when you first did it. When you first realized that something wasn't quite right, you did go through a transformation. I'm looking at this card. It is a transformation happened within you. Well, that's what's happening around you. Okay, study, knowledge, power about the bad guys. Some things we don't want to hear. Some things we don't want to hear. But just because it's uncomfortable for us, what does it mean for those children? What does it mean for, you know, that situation? You know, we can't turn away. We can't turn away. It's not time to turn away. So I feel as if that there's going to be a lot going on in our future, Virgos, and I feel that the Spirit are trying to get the message out there to everybody, and they're doing it via your reading. But I'm going to pick some cards for you as well, just to see if we can end your reading with a message for you. So someone around you who has been promising things and they haven't been fulfilling those promises. It's like they've been either too busy or they've been doing other things, you know. And this to me says, you know, sometimes they are stepping forward onto new projects before they've finished the project that they've promised you. So I'm seeing DIY helping out, you know, somebody who, you know, needs to get their priorities sorted out, because sometimes they are putting other people's feelings ahead of your own when this is just not fair. So I do feel as if your wishes and dreams are important too. So I can see you going in an alternative way and thinking, well, Soji, then I'm going to do it myself, or I'm going to ask or pay someone else to do it. And I know that's going to upset you, but you should have thought about that before you went off and did work for other people, rather than helping me out. So yeah, I just feel as if it's kind of like the empowering energy. There seems to be training courses and learning going on as well around you. So don't be surprised if there's not education energy. You know, new jobs, okay, promotions and things also happening with Virgos and the excitement behind those. So here you go. That's what I see for Virgos, and they are also adding in bits and pieces about the future, the world future as well. Just say hi, Chris. Chris is the wonderful, brave lady who let me do a live reading for her. Was it last week or week after? You did very well, Chris. Thank you very much, bless her. Okay, so this is Phil now to do Virgo. Oh no, it's not. It's Capricorn, isn't it?
Yeah, Capricorn.
Yep.
Yeah,
There we go. Capricorn.
I already brought my thing up there, Capricorn. Well, we're going to start off with the elemental card today for you, Capricorn, because it's the sun. It's saying, bring out your light. Know that you are a light warrior, and it's within your structure to be a positive influence in the world, right? So let's get to the tarot cards, though, and moving right along. Sun is abundance, right? It's bright new day. Starting out the week, we got the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is about planting your seeds to reap your rewards once they grow, right? Once the crop, you bring the crop in, Capricorn. You're all about structure, right? So you construct your garden properly, plant your seeds, water them, and with all this nice sunshine and we've been getting, everything is going to be fine. Now the Five of Wands, that speaks of a bit of a conflict. Five passionate people coming together to duke it out, really, is what that is. So remember to duck, Capricorn. I know you've got a hard head. You're the sea goat, but still, you might want to duck. Just saying. Or, back away from this altercation. Towards the middle of the week, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, so a new idea about money, and the Fool. So this new idea about money may call for you to make a leap of faith in order to reap the rewards of that, right? In order to reap the sun that you were promised in the elemental card. And so what does that leap of faith bring you, Capricorn? It brings you the Four of Cups. And the thing about the Four of Cups, remember, is even though you've got three cups that are spilt, you still have one cup that's full. So you're not bereft of everything. You have something. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So in this one, it's a little bit different the way they're depicting this one. She's sitting on a meditation mat or pillow and in a meditative pose, right? But that pad is over a pit of bungee sticks, really, is kind of what it looks like. So she's in danger of those coming through that pillow eventually if she moves around too much, right? So you're in a sort of a difficult situation there towards the end of the week with that Seven of Wands. But the Four of Cups says, and your Four of Cups says, maybe you're not seeing that you're not quite as bad off as you thought you were. But the overarching thing of there, she is meditating, right? She's coming in. I know that isn't necessarily something that Capricorns really do well. I mean, it could be, but there's many ways that you can meditate, Capricorn. You can focus on your breath, breathing in and doing the. So breathing in one nostril and out, and then out and in of the other nostril. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Any of these methods, breath message, meditations are a good way to entrain yourself. It could be affirmations. It could be a guided meditation that you find on YouTube or one of the other channels there. I don't know whether I still have. I've seen that I might still have my YouTube channel out there, though I can't add to it. So there are some guided meditations on my old YouTube channel. Like I said, I can't post on it anymore. So, but you can go there, I guess. I kind of hate to give YouTube any business, but anyway, I will for your benefit. So move forward and be prosperous, Capricorn, because you can get through these things. There's nothing in here that's really says it's going to be bad. It's just a little difficult, and Capricorns, you should be able to handle a little difficulty, right? I think you can. So that's what I've got for you, Capricorns. Have at her. You got a tough head. You can handle it.
Lovely. Oh, Phil, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can hang around till the end if you want to.
Yeah, I do.
But sorry, what do you say?
Yes. I'll stick around.
Oh, lovely. All right.
Would kind of like to talk to you a bit afterwards, anyway.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's great. All right. So let's have a look and see what I get for Capricorns. Okay, so I'm going to pick one of these cards with the Sacred Traveler cards. Okay, so let's have a look. Sacred Traveler, what do you want to say to Capricorns this week? They want to say, discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. And that's all we can ever do. All of us, we stand in the light of truth. Powerful message. Very powerful. And traveling lightly. Simplify your life. Okay, so if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling as though everything's just too much for you, because sometimes it is, sometimes we do. We say yes when we should be saying no. You know, sometimes we are always feeling guilty about something, you know, and that guilt does play heavy sometimes, you know. So, you know, can understand that. All right, so let's have a look. Capricorns. Okay, so this is Inner Child. Okay, so we got the Wizard card. Okay, the Wizard. This is about knowing your magic. You know, you are a wizard, guys. You're a wizard, or you are, you know, an energy person, somebody who can manipulate energy and do things with that energy. And this is for all of us, but, you know, they want to give you this, Capricorn, saying, you know, whatever it is that you want to manifest, here it is. It's been all about manifesting this week, okay? Look at the ring. There's a ring in his hand there. You know, does somebody want to ask somebody to marry them? Never know. Okay. Is there somebody who's blowing their top at the moment? You know, is there something going on? What's happening there? You know, the Inner Child cards, very, very Beautiful cards. And the Earth Child. The children of the earth are saying thank you. Thank you for noticing us. Thank you for, you know, they feel hope for the first time. Their angels are saying help is coming. Help is coming. So that's wonderful. Okay, Capricorns, let's have a little look. All right, so 10th through to the 16th. Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords is about standing up for yourself, defending yourself, but you'd rather not. Okay, if I don't have to, I won't. But if I did, I've got the ammunition, okay, to stand up and fight. This is where you're deciding whether you're going to carry on doing financially exactly what you've been doing, but it hasn't been enough. It's like you could be making more money. There could be more manifesting going on here, you know, and this is saying, you know, why don't you look at things from a different angle? Why don't you try something different? Weigh up these two pros and cons, okay? Maybe there is two ways of dealing with your money rather than just one. You know, what are you going to do? Okay, so there's decision time. And the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is saying everything looks very good for the future. We are all going to be very good for the future. We're all going to be far better off in the future than we've ever been in this planet, okay? I feel as if the money that has been stolen from the people will be coming back to the people. I truly, truly believe that. And these cards are just saying the same thing, okay? You know, how dare they steal? How dare they keep getting richer and richer and richer on the backs of the people who are the workers? It's not right. There is going to be an admirer energy coming in, Capricorns, the middle of the week. This is somebody who really is attracted to you, and you're going to be attracted to them. If you're already in a relationship, this could be just an admirer. It may not go anywhere. It's just like a banter back and forth, you know, banter energy. There is a character who very sure of themselves, very confident character. Does it have to be a female? Not really. It can be a male character, but this person would be in touch with their feminine side, so they wouldn't be very butch. Okay, doesn't mean to say they're not manly. There's very different. They're very different, that is. So you can still be a man, but you can be in touch with your feminine side. You can understand things from a feminine point of view. And women can do the same from a masculine point of view. They can understand what it's like being a male. We've all been in past lives, male or female, so we should be able to tap into that energy if only we let it. There is an idea that's going to be coming through, Capricorns, around the middle of the week. This idea is going to be amazing, brilliant. It's like it's going to take you into a new phase of your life. It's like going up a level to do with your ambitions, and it's coming from, I feel, a chat with this person, the person who is very good at manifesting, good at making things happen, very dynamic energy. And this could be a person that is attracted to you, you're attracted to them. Otherwise, it can be a friendship. It can be somebody who you admire as a friend, or you admire for their abilities. Okay, so that's the middle of the week. By the end of the week, we have a complicated love life or a complicated relationship energy coming in. There seems to be a person who is, they like everything financially to be right. If it's not right, they want to know why it's not, who did it, and what can happen so that it doesn't happen again. So they're very much involved in financial structure, very much involved in making everything right when it hasn't been. Okay, so there's a lot of that going on. So look, this person could be a personality linking to this confusion, emotional confusion. So this person could be somebody who may be self-employed, or they're climbing up the ladder of success. Okay, it could be that climbing up the ladder of success has upset a certain boundary regarding a work situation and a relationship. Okay, there's somebody with a bit of a sting in their tail here. We've got the Scorpio energy, so there's someone who's not very happy. They're not very happy with this confusion, emotional confusion linked with work. So is work getting in the way of your personal life? Are people getting agitated by this? Are you getting agitated by someone else's work schedule or work life? Are they putting work ahead of you all of the time? Is it fair? Are you thinking, I want to change things, or I need to be put first some of the time? So there you go. That's what me and Phil see for you guys. I see a question come up by our lovely Sky. So let's find my dice. Sky, where are you? Is my current boyfriend serious? Should I move to live with him? Okay, let's have a look. So that's 6, 7. It's a gamble, so I don't feel as if you know enough information yet to make an honest opinion or a decision. It might be that you're going about it too quick. There might be an energy of quickness. It's not going anywhere. If it's a good one, if it's a good relationship, it's not going anywhere. So you don't have to rush to make a commitment, just in case you lose them. You don't have to. If it's a good relationship, it's not going anywhere. And time is yours. So that's what they want to say, Sky. So let's bring in Phil so we can say.
Yeah.
Any final words you want to say, Phil?
Yeah, I just want to say that I got a big no on that. I mean, it's just like, no, right in my head. It's like, oh, you want to do that, Sky.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like you've got to know a bit more information about it, just wait and see.
Yeah, she definitely needs to get more information about this dude. I don't think he's kind of pushing the cart before the horse there. He hasn't done his work. What I'm getting. But anyway, that's just a feeling I got. So
yeah.
Guy, don't worry. I'm not saying it's a no, but it's just not at this time for sure.
Yeah. Sometimes we have to let it root a little bit more. Let the relationship get more roots in to get established before putting strain on it, because sometimes you can mess things up if you do it too quickly.
Well, I mean, and what I'm hearing is we also will need time in a relationship to make sure that because things will come up in any relationship. You're going to have some things that you're really in sync in. And then we're going to have things that are just a little niggly. Can I handle that over the long term, though, is the question you have to ask yourself. So that's kind of what I feel is going on here. Is there, you might look good on the outside, but there are some chinks in his armor. Let's just put it that way. And you have to find those out in order to know whether you can actually handle being with him for long term. So,
and it could be that he has to grow as well. He might not know he's got chinks in there, and he might think, oh, I didn't think it was a big deal, but obviously it is. Perhaps I should change.
Right. Well, I mean, this is the thing. When you're in a new relationship, you're just overblown by the action, and you don't see any of the faults of the other person. right at the beginning. It isn't until after you've been with them a little while you get a more realistic view of the person, this person,
Yes,
It's
definitely.
and I'm kind of feeling she's a little bit overblown. Either is a good looker or he's got money, one of the two, and and
Yeah.
then she's thinking, well, if he's paying attention to me, oh yeah, this is great. Well, yeah, he might he might be a user. I don't know. I don't know exactly, but there's something there that you're going to have to look at that isn't quite perfect. He's not quite perfect.
All right.
So,
Okay. Thank you, Phil. And thank you everyone for joining us as well for today. Thank you. It's been fun. And thank you, Phil, for doing all those readings, coming on here for nearly
no.
4 hours. Nearly 4 hours you've been doing this with me.
Well, that's all right. I need to practice anyway.
No, it's good. It's good. No, they were good readings. I think there's a lot going on universal energy wise, and that was coming out in the cards a lot, I think.
Oh, yeah. I did want to bring in this last thing here. So, the energies of the day. We start off with the date, July 7th, 2023 is 23. That's 5, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the spiritual messenger in his highest aspect. The amplitude is 40, was the high of the amplitude in the Schumann, and 4 is the Emperor. And we had 6.3 for the quality, so that's 9, the Hermit. And then we had a frequency of 7.68, which is 21, the World. So here's the phrase that I made up for all that. The Hierophant was called to the new emperor, who wanted him to consult the hermit for the wisdom he held for the spiritual message that he wanted to deliver to the world.
Yeah.
So that's the way the energies work today, and that's the way I wrote it in my video.
Well, no, I like that.
So I thought that was pretty good. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Thanks.
Yeah, no, thank you, Phil. There's so much wisdom there that you've got. It's just, it's
Well,
and it's
I've been around for 70 years, damn near 70 years. So
yeah,
I should have some.
exactly. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll say goodbye to everyone. I'll stay on so that we can chat, Phil, but we just say goodbye to everybody on here. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful week, everyone. Have a wonderful week, and just know that you're manifesting your future with every thought, every idea, and every doubt is all manifesting your future. So just to know that. Okay. Bye, everyone.
And just be positive about what you want.
Yeah. Believe in it. Believe in yourself. Love you all.